Shut.
Just kidding.
I can't stand. I can't stand them. Happy,
I'm just playing, John.
happy Friday, everyone. Long week. Get comfortable. Grab a drink.
Indeed.
Loosen up that tie, and let's have a good show. You guys are watching the Collectors Club.
It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta! Spoken!
Hey, it's another Friday. Can't believe it. These weeks, as you close your eyes, you open it, the week's gone already. Long week this week, guys. Long week. But we made it. And let's have some fun. Joined by a wonderful panel this evening. The usual, what should I call you guys? The usual suspects?
Jesus. Works.
Sounds good.
Kaiser Soze.
I know. YouTube's finest. How about that?
Oh,
YouTube's finest. That pop the collars. YouTube's finest, guys. Joined here by Danny, Sweet Danny Lee, 9.8. What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? Glad to be here. Another work week done and chilling with the boys.
That's it. That's what we do here. Brenton, fucking guys here an hour early, 3 seconds before I'm hitting live. I gotta go. But how's it going, Brenton?
Nature called when you're in the club.
Jeez.
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
I hope you wash your hands. Fern, what's going on, brother?
What up? Glad to be here. Oh shit.
Fern, if Fern was,
shoot, Dean's here.
what's going on, Dean?
What up?
Dean?
Thanks for hopping on, man.
YouTube's finest, and I was like, I gotta be there.
Well,
oh man.
next time on time, please.
Whoa! Look who decided to show. Choir, let me hear it.
Christ. Dean wasn't even on time at his birth. Anyways, we got.
That's so
Actually, I was born early. How dare you?
Born early, living life late. I love it. Dean,
Gotta
what's going on,
balance.
buddy? How was your week, man?
Good, man. I saw all you handsome guys. I was like, bro, I gotta hang out with the homies.
Of course, always. Good to have you, man. We got Joe, aka Pudgy. How was your week, man?
Excellent, sir. Friday's here. Time to enjoy the 48-hour pass. Getting some liquid courage in, and good to go.
That's it. Steve from Casual Nerd Problems. What's going on, man?
Hey man, I love that intro you started out with, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I ain't effing leaving. But thanks for the invite and happy to be here, man.
Always, man. You're always invited here. Thanks for hopping on. And last but not least, Cash. What's going on, man? How was your week? It's been one of those,
Nothing,
eh?
man. Nah, man. It's actually been a really good week, man.
Good.
Quick, actually. You know what I mean? Hey, I have a belly full of white dog crap in me, and now you just
What?
laid it.
What?
Step brothers, bro. Step brothers.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
was like, why are you eating dog crab, bro?
I was like, wait, I need a translation. Hold on.
Bro, that's like, what? You can't just say that live, man. You gotta prep us for that first.
Oh, my bad. Improv.
Well, thanks to all you guys. Let's have a great show. I just want to thank the chat before we get started. Toy Mafia, as usual. Always first. What's going on, Toy? Badfish, man. In that Discord, relax with the Oxbucks, eh? Let me take my position. Jedi Chisel, what's going on, man? Dennis,
Jedi.
hope all is well. We got Brenton, Punisher, Walton, what's going on, man? Absolute Irwin. Luke, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Who else we got here? Brenton's back here. Danny, Pudgy, Joe Alicia, Jose Alicia. Welcome, brother. Happy Friday to you as well. Statue Habit, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. My Canadian brother, James. Hope all's going well with the family. Take it easy, man. Yeah, I think that is it for now. We got people coming in still. King Dingaling, can't forget him, and Jimmy Hernandez. Guys, I'm gonna kick it off with that little what we do here. What do we call it? The icebreaker. You think it's fun? I think we've been having fun with it. No,
Indeed.
we had pizza. Remember, the pizza was good. No pizza tonight though. We gotta watch the waistlines. But I'm gonna do this one's different. This one's gonna be a weird one. This is what it is. If you could be a kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why?
Easy.
All right, you kick it off, Joe.
I'd be a toaster because I warm up, then I get hot, and then I pop.
Wow.
Wow, that wasn't. Listen, that wasn't even rehearsed, guys. Listen to the people in the chat. I didn't even tell them the question ahead of time.
No,
So that
no,
was
you didn't.
that was a good. That was a pretty good answer. Damn.
Well, if we're giving those kind of answers,
Jeez.
I'd be a blender because I have some kind of weapon on me.
A rough neighborhood in that kitchen.
How about you, Danny?
You gotta come back to me, man. I'm not sure. I'm a little thrown off with this question.
Danny's the Danny's the spork. Useless.
Futon of appliances.
Okay, we're gonna come back to Danny. We'll leave him for last. Who's my next victim? Cash.
man, I'd be a butter knife.
Butter knife, eh?
Yeah, man. Gotta spread it on smooth, bro.
Spread.
That's not an
Oh, I
appliance.
like it.
I mean,
How can you call me a sport too?
it's in the kitchen.
Danny, you got a big lip there. You weren't even prepared to answer. You're coming at me with what's an appliance? Jesus Christ! I'm not here to judge. Just ask the question. It's a flippin' icebreaker, not a trial. Felt like Johnny Depp here. Listen,
As long as nobody takes a crap in your bed, you're okay.
Let me give you a pillow of shit on it.
well, I don't know what. All right, Cash. I guess a butter knife's not an appliance.
Yeah,
So,
dishwasher. I'd be a dishwasher.
and why?
Cause man, you gotta. God damn it!
I stole all the good appliances. Sorry.
Because you gotta wash those dishes.
Man,
Oh, my
I'm
God.
usually quick on it.
Okay.
Because the
Yeah,
water
yeah.
does all the work. You just sit there.
And you get all the leftovers.
That was going to be my second choice as a dishwasher.
Oh boy.
How about you, Brenton?
I'll go with the refrigerator. I'm always full of food.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, very good.
I like that one. Fern.
I was gonna say fridge too. I'm about the size of one, and I like to chill.
I like to chill, is what you said?
I like the chill. That's perfect.
Oh,
That's
man.
perfect.
I'm about to. I'm about to.
What the hell?
Okay, Danny. How about yourself?
I'm the stove because it's just there.
I was gonna say I'm the
Danny-
garbage disposal because I'm full of shit.
Danny's a deep freezer. He's really chill and he's slanging meat.
That's
I
pretty
should
good.
I should have said stuff because I like to get baked.
That's pretty good.
Well, that would have been
even
the
better.
oven.
There we go.
I guess it.
That's awesome, guys. James saying, John, you're going large. I'd say I'd be the electric can opener. Just making life easy, you know?
Yeah,
Not bad, eh?
sometimes.
Wow.
You could just be like, "Oh, I talk in circles." No, I'm just joking.
Wow. Okay, guys. So enjoy the show. Brenton and Danny's last show tonight. All right, guys. Let's get it started here. Lots to talk about. Like a crap load to talk about. I think all the companies decide to just give us all the goods all at once. But we're going to kick it off with Sideshow. Get them out of the way. We got the Batman and Catwoman. Batman and Catwoman little diorama here that we were teased. We finally got the price. We're looking at a price point of $680. Edition size to be determined, coming May to August of 2023. The artists on this work of art here are Maria Panaflova, who did the sculpt, Ian McDonald did the design, and Chi Izuma worked on the paint. I think we were thinking height was 20 inches, width at 9.25, and depth at about a 10.6. So, fifth scale, everyone was thinking, right?
Mhm.
I think it looks cool.
It does.
Yeah, it's a nice statue. A lot of people wanted the Catwoman to be removable, so you can just have the Batman. Which
Don't get that.
I
You
don't
can't
Let
please
down.
everybody.
each to their
Yeah.
own. But I think they did a good job. What do you guys think?
I don't hate it.
I like it. Oh, the only drawback for me is that it's in that in between size, between quarter and sixth. That's the only drawback that makes it hard to, not hard, but a little more difficult to display in a collection. But other than that, I like it. Price point's fair.
Fat Thai kid inside says, I didn't know collectors could joke around until I started watching this channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, brother. You got to joke around, man. It's
That's
life's
all
too
we do is
short.
Joke around.
You got to joke around. If you're not joking around, what are you doing?
Yeah, I agree with
Do you think-
Jose. Jose
No
said
way.
he wished there was a scope with
Goggles on?
the
Nobody got that one?
goggles on.
I agree with Jose. No way, Jose. All right. Okay, we'll stop the joking.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Oh, okay. What do you think of the base with the that little glare and the glare through what it looks to be like a kind of like a stained glass window sort of thing? No.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
It
like
kind
that.
of gives
The
you
back
like
of the
that.
cape is dirty
Yeah.
there.
I like that
Yeah.
too.
Looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yep. Yep.
Are you guys okay with the cape kind of wrapping around though?
Yeah, I don't mind that. That looks.
Yeah, I like that. A lot
Alright.
of Batman is stylized capes. Like he normally just doesn't have just a really boring cape. Like it's normally flowing in some way.
Kind of
I'd rather
reminds
have
me
it
of like a
flowing.
spawn.
Yeah. flowing in the comics than just draping flat down like a museum.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Jose says, "I wish Catwoman had her goggles on," and James was asking the price and the height. You're looking at a price point of $680, James, with a height of 20 inches.
Do you think it's one of the better Batman sculpts that they've done, Sideshow? Because normally he's in like kind of a weird pose like that. I just think that one they did was on top of the gargoyle and he was kind of bent oddly.
Yes.
Like it
I didn't-
had that ab crunch to it or something. I don't.
Yeah, I like it. I think a lot of people were saying too the way his he kind of has like I don't care attitude.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe
very
that it
stiff.
gives off. Yeah, very stiff and very like okay, whatever. Not interested kind of thing.
Which is often the case with
Yeah.
he tries to reject our advances. So.
Well, and he doesn't let his emotions show all that often, other than maybe anger.
Unless Tom King's writing him.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not. Thank you.
What style of Batman is that? It almost looks like the Arkham City Batman from the suit and the Catwoman too.
I think it's just generic.
Yeah,
I think it's
Modern
pretty
Jim Lee
traditional
style.
Batman.
an amalgam of.
Like the Jim Lee, Adam Kubert style.
Yes, I agree with that.
And what's his name? Is it Dave Finch? No. Tony Daniel. That's it. Tony Daniel.
Tony Daniel. Yeah,
Let me see
I
here.
think it's the same sculptor that did what's her name? Maria, right?
Maria, yeah.
Yeah, she did the XM Beast.
Oh, cool.
So this is, I think, her
Let me see if they say anything here about the
second biggest piece or third.
yeah, I don't know. I want to know the edition size. What do you guys think? Astronomical?
2,000,
I was
1,500.
gonna say, would you be surprised if it's 2,500? Isn't that like a pretty common number for Sideshow?
Not
Alright,
for
this-
their for these dioramas though. These are pretty low.
Oh, they are? Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, even the Hawk versus Wolverine and the Spider-Man Venom, all those were pretty low.
and there's only one version, right? There's not an exclusive version. There's just one version.
Not
The
that I'm
Hulk
aware of.
Wolverine, there was an exclusive.
And Spider-Man and Venom it was too.
How about the price point? $680, you're getting a diorama?
680 seems pretty good, I think.
It's fair.
Yeah.
To get two figures, you know what I mean? Two characters, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to do this glow effect. I don't know how successful they are on it, but
I don't think it needed it. That's the thing.
yeah.
On the cape,
It's supposed
Seems to be their
stainless
artistic.
window.
Yeah. Seems to be their artistic take on a lot of pieces now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like a lot of times when they don't do it, it comes out too flat. So when they do add that effect, it comes out more artistic, you know.
Get a
So
bit
it's
more
kinda-
dimension out of it.
Yeah, a little bit more depth and more. It's a whole different set now.
I understand the price point, and that's why we're getting what we're getting. But it would have been cool if they took the Iron Studios approach, what they did with Daredevil, with the stained glass window, where they put that kind of multiple colors of stained glass there, as opposed to just the red.
So is that cape supposed to be like 30 or something?
I don't know if it's necessarily dirty or it's the
No.
reflection, the same that it would be on
reflection.
the base. Yeah.
Looks like Amber Heard got it hold of it.
Wow. Jeez,
Well, that's why it's just Catwoman
I
now.
lost even the computer lost control. On that. Holy
oh, the
night.
computer.
Jeez. You were that was savage, man. Let the poor girl.
You don't have any trial clips? Huh?
No, man,
No, no.
I haven't even been watching.
I object, hearsay.
How dare you?
Anyways, okay. Moving on. We got some more sideshow news as well. The Mandalorian Din Djarin. We got the life-size bust teaser. We don't have any info on it yet, but wow. I think it's really looking good here. Good start. There's one gripe that I have. I'm going to wait for the panel to go and see if they pick up on it. But, yeah, this has a lot of potential. What are you guys thinking?
I'm interested in seeing the final
Mhm.
final product. I would really like to pick this up along with Boba Fett. So I'm gonna be waiting.
I've seen the Boba Fett in person, and he's got a lot of like soft good details. Are these like the bandolier? Is that like leather or the cape? I can't tell.
That's the thing.
from-
We don't know yet. I'm hoping. I think the bandolier doesn't look like it's sculpted. It looks like it's gonna be whatever leather, pleather, whatever they use, mixed media. That was my gripe with it. Is that sculpted or is that gonna be actual cape? Because I've heard that it's
Yeah,
It's
it's
sculpted.
super hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because on the photo on the right, it kind of looks like it's real cloth. But on the photo on the left, it looks real sculpted, like on the shoulder area.
but when it drapes down below the shoulder, it does look like cloth there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. I think it's the lighting. I can't really figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
If it's real cloth, I think this is probably a banger.
Yeah.
It's harder to keep clean, collecting dust on the cloth goods is really hard to keep, clean. But I think it's just the way to go, especially at that scale, I think it looks goofy otherwise. I guess we'll have to wait to see more pictures.
Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna get more soon. Pull out that stainless steel polish they use on the fridge. I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I think this with the boba together would look really good. Anybody else have any interest or excited for this piece?
I mean,
Have
it
you
looks
guys ever
good.
seen the? Sorry, Danny.
No, go for it.
Have you guys ever seen the Black Series Mandalorian helmet, like the life-size
yeah.
one?
Cuervo Cuervo did an unboxing, I believe, live.
Yeah.
The shine on that thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking of that when I saw this, and when I saw the armor, I was like, wow, the armor is also like almost as great as detail on it too. So I was like, dang, this looks. I didn't even think about the cape though. The cape does look sculpted. Like honestly, like on the picture on the right, that really does look like. But okay, so what about the little what's that thing called?
Bandolier.
Yeah, on his chest. Is that like is that sculpted too? You guys think?
Oh, no, I think it's going to be mixed media.
Mixed media. Okay.
What's going on, Robbie Rocket Fingers? Thanks for tuning in. Mark Pearson, thanks for hopping by. Brandon, how's it going, brother? What scale is this? Robbie's asking. Is 1-to-1.
1-1.
So he's going to be a big boy.
Do you think that cape should be a little longer though? Like it should
That's
drape
what I was
just a
thinking.
little bit further down.
Almost like the Queen Loki kind of length, where it went,
Yeah.
but then a little bit
See,
longer
this
at
one-
least. Yeah.
It looks like a scarf, kind of.
Yeah, it does.
So I would, yeah, like what Brendan said, a little bit longer, like down at least to the bottom of the armor would have been better, I think.
And it kind of looks like you get more of the rifle if you look at the base. Though it looks like the rifle goes at least to the bottom of the base.
To the bottom of it.
Yeah, which is nice. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. I want to see the price point, edition size. Lots to find out still. Lastly, for Sideshow, we got the edition size for this guy. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. 2,500, guys. More or less than what you thought.
Less.
Less, yeah, less.
Less for me too. Yeah.
I thought this was.
So
gonna be
people
like
were saying
5,000
5,000, yeah.
plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Not bad.
they thought it would be such a high demand piece. It's still available on Sideshow site, so I think you guys think we're hitting a time in collecting where just people aren't pre-ordering and they're waiting kind of to that last kind of moment, or even waiting till it hits wait list and then jumping on the wait list right away.
I think there's just a
Where's the Batman?
saturation of so much stuff.
Yeah.
Too much
That-
Batman.
You can't have enough Batman. Sorry.
I agree with that one. But yeah, DC is definitely taking the bandwagon with everything that's happening with Marvel now. That's for sure. But I think this is a good looking statue. We talked about on one of the shows, the light up effect. And again, for the price point and the edition size, I think it's a banger. I'm shocked that it's still available, to be honest.
It's cool. Frank Miller is going to come to a convention nearby, and if this comes out before that, I kind of want to get it so he could autograph the base or something.
Sign the
you know?
base. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that would
I
be
don't know.
sweet.
His signature is
Yeah.
not great. I don't know if you'd want his scribble
yeah.
on it.
I have one of his posters that he signed for me, and it's just it does look like a big like $100 for a big scribble.
You'd get him to sign the bottom of the base
The bottom of the base, just to have it.
to have. Of course, that's beautiful. Yeah. You can even get him to sign like the back of the lightning bolt.
I was thinking, yeah, maybe the lightning bolt.
That'd be cool.
It means you're carrying that thing around the con.
Oh, bro,
They won't let you in. You'd have to tag it. They think it's a weapon or something.
probably.
Really?
No, DC doesn't have guns anymore.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ah, jeez.
James says the
Can't
only
do-
companies getting pre-orders are XM Studios and Queen Studios. Anything with low edition sizes. He's not wrong. What were you saying, Brenton?
Can't do a grappling hook anymore for Batman. Looks like a gun.
Oh well. They're just ruining our childhood, eh? What are you supposed to dress up? Anything anime, you're fine. Can't dress up as Batman. I don't understand. Guys come in with swords the size of a kitchen
Yeah.
table, but a
The
little
size of a
batarang.
Buick.
Yeah. I forged this in my backyard. Oh, come in, sir. Come in.
Exactly.
A lot of
And-
guts cosplay.
Guts, yeah. Drop that thing. You see the guts on the floor. Listen, you anybody order this?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure I will. Even though I have no place to put it.
You make room.
Just because I love this cover.
Yeah.
And I love this sculptor as well.
Ooh, James says, why don't they ever make Fantastic Four statues? They're widely loved, I thought. James, stay tuned. We're going to talk a little Fantastic Four this evening. Moving on to Queen Studios, guys. We got the, went up the quarter scale Iron Man Mark 1 statue, coming in at $795, Q3 2023, with an edition size of 400. I love this piece. I thought this piece was really cool, highly detailed. They're missing one detail that I'll mention afterwards, but I think they knocked it out of the park. What are you guys thinking? Edition size of 400 and that price point for a quarter scale? How do you go wrong?
Beautiful.
it's crazy. Like how's Queen doing that? Like Captain America was like $500. This is
Yeah.
like $800,
Yeah.
and now I think Loki was like $1,200. To me, that's reasonable with what you're getting with that one and the quality. But how are they doing that?
Two Jokers are 1,000. That's how.
Yeah.
That's true. That paid for the whole thing. Yeah, sure.
Think of it. Yeah,
Thanks,
maybe
John.
One line subsidizes the other
Exactly. If you want to buy a life-size bust, you better have give up one of your kidneys.
one. Hmm.
But yeah, because Sideshow had originally done the maquette years ago, and it's one I missed out on, and I really enjoyed. The difference between those two is that one actually had the portrait under the mask, so you can lift the mask, and Tony Stark's portrait would be under. I wish they kind of included that here. I know it's probably a licensing deal or wasn't cost effective or something, but that would have been a cool deal to have. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you notice on the missile, the first thing I noticed when I saw the statue was that the missile didn't have Stark Industries on it the way their half-scale one did. Mm-hmm. So their half-scale one had the Stark Industries, and I'd like to see the Stark Industries on the crates as well, right? Like in the movie. I'm not asking for a lot. And I reached out to, see right here on the missile on the left, should say Stark Industries. I reached out to Queen directly, and I had asked them, hey, what's going on? Do we have a chance that we can get the decal or whatnot? And they responded to me, and they said, hi, Jonathan. We've checked with our R&D team just now. It is too late to add the logo, and we also need to get approval by Marvel after we add it. Hope we can consider your suggestion in the future. I appreciate the fact I put a question out there and they were able to reach out in a timely manner, but they should have been on top of it, especially after doing the half scale and including it.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been on top of it.
Did you guys notice that, like, as soon go back, John, really quick?
Yeah.
Did you guys notice as soon as like Queen responded to John, to the message? Queen
Sorry.
sent you? John took a screenshot. It says just now.
Damn. Gotcha.
He
Wow.
was like, "You're not taking this back."
No. Yeah, exactly. I've learned with
John's
Queen.
on top, bro.
Message deleted.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Trust me, with what I've been through, you have to, buddy. That's
Yeah, that's a really weird exclusion. Like you said, especially since they did it on the half scale.
Yeah.
What?
and they put it
permission-
here, Dean. Look, if you look on the right-hand side on the armor, they actually put Stark. So
Yeah,
you
so
know,
it's like, what permission could you possibly need that you didn't have on the
I'll-
half scale that they wouldn't be like, oh yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. That's
I think
super
it's-
weird.
I think it's the emblem, like the logo, because it has like a star and Stark right next to it, so it's considered a logo.
yeah, but they put it on the half-scale one, man.
Yeah, but they have I can't imagine that's a separate license. You're already doing the Iron Man, Marvel figure. Like what?
I'll venture a guess that what they did is they submitted it for approval, and somebody dropped the ball and didn't do those affixes, and they got approved. Okay, it's approved. Once they make any change after that approval, they have to do the approval process all over again. And if the assembly line's already started, they're not going to do a recall and go through a process of approval again.
It's not worth it at that point.
It's not worth it at that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I think
look, it's something
not
minor.
worth it for a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
collectors, though.
Like it's really nitpicking, but I don't know. I think it would. I'll be honest. It was such a when you watch Iron Man 3 and you see the missile get into the sand, and I know it wasn't necessarily this scene, like when he's first laying there near the tank, and you see the missile hit the sand, and it says Stark Industries, and you're like, oh shit, right? That's like a pivotal moment in the movie.
Yeah, that happens all the time in that movie. That's how he finds out his weapons are being used.
Exactly.
Like, that is almost a character in itself,
Yeah.
So to exclude that is a deal breaker for a lot of people. Yeah, it's so bizarre. I no me gusta.
What's going on, Razor? Thanks for
Hey, yo.
thanks for tuning in, brother. Pudgy brought up a good point. We were talking. I think he mentioned on one of the streams. The great for some guys who want to customize a decal to put on top of it.
Like some dry rub-on decal that doesn't leave any film. Start your Etsy store now.
I don't know if it's. I know it's a small nitpick, but what do you guys think? A deal breaker? No.
It's not a deal breaker,
No.
but it's something they should have been on top of.
Yeah. Anyone else have interest picking this up, pre-order?
No interest, but I think this looks amazing.
Yeah.
The same here.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah, agreed.
Danny and Pudgy that this looks great, and it's just an iconic moment for, kicking off the MCU, essentially. Like, this is our first taste of that.
And the
universe.
price point.
The price
Yeah.
point's it's a kill, like competitive with Sideshow prices, and the
You get
quality that
all
you're
that
getting.
detail- Yeah.
Now remember that is the price that Queen is giving us. You're depending on the retailer you're going to go through, you're going to pay a little bit more plus shipping. So keep that in mind as well. But still, regardless, when you're comparing it to other pieces that we're getting in the market, I think
If you're an
they're
Iron Man guy, you have to pick this up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would think.
yeah, definitely.
Now, is this licensed to be distributed in the U.S., or is the half scale licensed?
I'm not sure
So
about the half
neither.
scale. I don't. This one isn't.
You guys think it will sell out? Like it's a low edition
What is
size?
it? 400.
400. It's up already, and it's still available, and it may it may sell out through
Queen.
Queen directly, but then the whole reseller
The open
experience and what you can get it through them. Pay a little bit more, but you get it through them. What's going on, Sam? Brendan's saying special edition comes with a dead Tenzin at his feet. Too soon.
Tenzin.
Oh, too soon. Tenzin. Remember Tenzin's the guy that helped him build the armor. Oh,
Oh.
Brendan.
It
too
took me a
soon.
second to get it.
It
through.
took me a second. I don't watch this movie in ages. Hate to
Jeez.
see it. Moving on. This guy here, Loki. Fucking, these guys just put up the pre-order. They just put a notice up saying the pre-order's closing in 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think that's the quarter scale or something. There was like a caveat to that.
This is the quarter scale. Correct.
Yeah, so it's not the life-size one that they're also doing.
What do you mean the bust?
Yeah, I thought they were doing a life-size bust as well.
Yeah, no,
For
we're
Loki.
talking quarter scale here. They just put up the quarter scale. What, a couple weeks ago maybe, guys? I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would say 2-3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. They're already closing the pre-order. But again, let's remember, this is probably directly just Queen. I don't think the resellers who, you know what I mean, kind of purchase the items and have them, I still think they can sell.
Yeah, but knowing Queen, they'll put up the pre-order again.
The window never stays shut. Jeez.
Mm.
But this was a great looking piece as well. A little bit on the pricey side, I think coming in a little over 1,000. But I think they did a fantastic job. Did any of you guys pick it up?
No.
I think if you collect movie ones, you definitely have to pick this one up. This is gonna be the most realistic one you'll probably see in for a while.
Yeah, probably the best rendition of the character on the market,
That too, yeah.
other than the bust. What's going on, Darth Rashid? He says, I have to be picky
Hey, what's up, Dr. Sheen?
to what I buy. Plus, I have a life-size Han Solo in Carbonite. Anybody buying life-size?
Nah.
Wrong channel, wrong channel.
Oh man.
We're lucky we're not switching to Hasbro figures, though.
Might come down to it, man. Who knows?
Well, you never know.
Be live streaming from Target.
Yeah. Hey, guys, look. What is it? Hey, guys, look. My store. My store. What do they say? My store is. My store is. The shelves are stacked. Half these toy stores you go to, no, all the pegs are empty.
Yeah.
It's some Star Wars figures from 1960 on the pegs still.
Those Eternals.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, finally we got for Queen we got the shipping updates. So pieces that are coming out in May. We got the Wonder Woman quarter scale. The quarter scale Joker, the regular edition. Dark Side.
Looks good.
I don't know, this looks good, but after watching the Prime 1, I don't know, guys. We got the Batman Who Laughs. This one's for Terry. This was cool, too.
That looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Looks
quarter
good.
scale. I like this one also. This was the Batman on Throne. This is different with the two panthers on the side. It's not your typical Batman, but
Yeah.
artistically,
Concept's a
I
little-
appreciate it.
Yeah, artistically, this looks amazing.
Yeah.
Is this metal? Or just a
I think it's metal.
polystone.
Jeez.
It
I
fucking Brent.
don't
was
know if it's
taken
metal
from a
or
cover.
it's
I don't remember which cover though. It's an
metal or
actual
dark.
cover.
No, with the
I
little
have
with
seen
the.
the cover, but I don't remember which title it was.
It's one of those series. It's dark though, man. I'll tell you that.
It's very cool. It's very gothic. I wish they didn't put a fucking logo on top of the fucking rest of the statue. Can't even see it.
Well, this came out a while ago. So. Damn it, D. that was Queen. I take no blame for that. That was Queen. We got the
here. So.
museum line Wonder Woman.
I
Not
think,
bad.
That's cool.
Dennis is picking up all these museum line ones.
Well, the price
Very-
point, how
The Trinity, yeah.
it's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, I like
James
this a lot.
says, "Oh boy, look at that! He opened the dimension." James says here, saw this at Wonderfest last year. It was amazing, referring to the Batman on Throne.
Mhm.
Well, congrats to anyone who ordered them. They're coming, guys. May. That's good news, especially with all the delays going on. I'm shocked to see that they're getting the product out. So that's good news for you. Let's keep the boat on moving. Doctor Strange, you see what I did there? Keep the boat on moving. Okay. Another update with this bloody Doctor Strange bust. I'm fed up of talking about this thing.
Another update.
Another thing. So now
Oh,
they're
here we
saying, we know the drama that they put out. Now they're retracting it again. They retracted it. Now they're putting this out here. So here's how it works now. So Master Series overseas pre-order criteria for the Doctor Strange life-size bust. This is for availability for the all licensed regions except the USA. So this won't affect anyone in the USA. The edition size for all the licensed regions is going to be 125. That excludes mainland China and US. Exclusive order criteria. Number 1, you got to pre-order a 1-to-1 life-size statue. Jesus Christ. Not even the bust. The 1-to-1 life-size statue, guys.
Yeah, they're saying full statue, not a bust.
Full statue, not the bust. Okay. Or you give up 2 kidneys and 3 wisdom teeth.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Option 2.
Option 2, your lifetime spend on Queen Studios collectibles has to be 9,400 USD or equivalent in local currency.
And if you scroll down, it says your daughter underage 24 cent pick.
Jeez, I actually thought I missed something. I'm like, don't do this to me live. But that's crazy. Okay, that's
Very crazy.
So that's for the regions where this is licensed. Now we move over to the sweet American states over here.
And what about China? That excluded China, so China has another.
Excluding mainland China.
Okay.
They didn't even mention anything about China, I don't think. No, they just said the USA.
So they only get 40 in China, right? Because this was 200 edition size.
200 edition size. It was
So if I'm
originally
doing the math
160 outside of China.
Okay,
So this is
you had 40,
125.
So 125 for you everywhere, and then 35 for the U.S.
Yeah.
So that's 160. Okay.
Exclusive order criteria if you're in the US. You just have to pre-order either the Iron Spider-Man life-size bust or the new Loki life-size bust. That's your only option. And there's only 35 available.
Can you cancel the order?
Yeah, just tack like your NRD of like $400
Yeah.
onto this and be like, this, I'm gonna have to get it.
What do you guys think about this? Like, they made it a little bit easier for people in the US, I think. They definitely
They made it easier to spend your money.
Yeah, they slimmed it down, the edition size down, way down. There's only
35?
going to be
That's not even one per state.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But damn, to
That's a
require
good way of
you
thinking of it.
9,400 or purchase a life-size 1-to-1 statue, I think that's
Dude,
crazy.
that's like, bro.
I have in my mind this image of somebody calling Queen, somebody who's bought like 3 life-size statues, but because of their wording in the previous ad, they weren't eligible. So somebody called, "Are you fucking kidding me? I've got 3 life-size statues here, and I can't pre-order this bitch. So hold on, we have to rewrite it. Okay, because it's like they're pulling things out of thin air as they come at them.
Yeah, I feel like they're like constantly on their heels. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
we fucked up. Which, you know, and that's, I don't know if that's like an all the time thing, but recently it feels like they're constantly just like backtracking on themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't know.
This is insane.
Why do they want to make it so exclusive? So there's only 35 already, and they're probably going to be like $3,000 or $4,000. Isn't that exclusive enough at this point that you have to meet another criteria just to order it?
Clear out their backlog of Iron Spider-Man and Loki.
Yeah,
too, yeah.
is no one ordering those? So they're just like, oh, we're going to make people order them?
Maybe because there was no big hubbub over those pieces.
Yeah.
Now this one suddenly has a prerequisite.
What's going on, Warren?
Brenton, you mentioned something about losing a $400 NRD. It's better than spending another $4,000 on another fucking statue you probably don't want.
Just chalk it up. Be like, well, I'm going to have to eat this.
Yeah.
Come on, Gabriel.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but damn, like, it's like Pudgy was saying, it's like I'm already spending, or whoever said that, $4,000, $4,500, whatever this costs, and there's only 35 of them. I got to spend an additional $4,000 on something else? No, absolutely not.
James says they must want to reward loyal customers, give them dibs. Brendan knows me well. Too exclusive. John scoffs at such nonsense. Look, I'm an exclusive kind of guy, and I appreciate the attempt. But guys, pump the brakes a bit, man. You went a little like, geez. I'm surprised it's not. Or give a blood donation. Like,
dude, they're like watching this stream right now. And be like, can we not please John? What does he want from us?
No, I like 35. Fuck. Like, I'm that kind of guy that when the PS3 came out, I camped outside of Best Buy to pick it up. But what am I gonna have to do to get one of these? Oh,
Right.
35.
Well, you're in Canada, so
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it doesn't have USA.
USA does not include
offensive.
Canada. It doesn't say North America.
Well,
got all
You're not
defensive. What's that supposed
licensed
to
for
mean?
this.
well, that's why we got a panel of sweet angels,
That's
right?
true.
Well, no, but I mean, like,
You
let's
can't
just
even
say,
get this.
realistically, if you wanted this, John, how would you get it?
I would have to
understand.
go. I would have to go to one of the resellers that are getting it. If a reseller is getting it, I have to go to a reseller and provide. Even if I buy through a reseller, I have to still provide this criteria. I got to show them proof. That's
Being
how
that
the.
it's a
Sorry.
being that it's a 1-to-1, maybe you could take a trip into America, pick this guy up, buckle him in your passenger seat, and drive him back across the border.
Yeah, right in the
That'd be
HOV
considered
lane, bro.
The HOV. That'd be considering smuggling, though, no? No, can you imagine?
guess.
Hold on a second. Can you imagine being at the border crossing? Excuse me, sir. Oh, what is that?
Meet
Strange.
my friend
Steven.
Benedict.
Strange. Open up the portal. Strange. Open up the portal. But no, come on. Like, I don't know. I think it's crazy.
Steven with a V.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't think any of us. Not to say I wouldn't. I know when Brenton's on his Doctor Strange high right now, so I know when he saw it, he was excited and would possibly even consider ordering Brenton if it was a normal release.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. I would see, I'm still waiting on a price because they haven't even announced that yet. We're not even at that point.
Have
But
they
I would-
not? They've announced no price at all.
I haven't seen a price for it yet.
No.
They haven't showed the whole
Well, how
thing
much do
either.
they usually go for though? These.
I think it's
Well, that's what I'm
35 to
guessing,
4, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
The Loki was 35, I think.
So you got to think it's about that price then.
Well, the problem
So
is you would think you'd give them a break on the price meeting these prerequisites.
So you got these prerequisites. So imagine if you got the coin and you're going to do it. So you're going to pre-order the Spider-Man, which you weren't really interested in, but you're going to do it. You're going to pre-order the Loki to get the chance to get the Strange, and you don't even know what they're going to charge you.
Yep,
You know, bend over and grab your ankles.
Jesus. Holy. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, that's what I saw. People were like commenting, like, "Oh, but they rethought the situation." I'm like, they rethought it, but they didn't really make it better anyway. So who cares if they rethink it and they still produce something like this?
It's just gentler.
I don't know.
Can
You guys
we-
might get this, but Fat
No.
Guy likes the comedy, so he's like, probably cheaper to go take a dump on Amber Heard's bed than to get these two statues. All right, guys, what do we have next? I think XM is next. All right, guys, 38 people in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Stay tuned. We're gonna do our another part of our giveaway towards the end of the show, towards the comic section. So stay tuned for that. But I appreciate the support, guys. XM, we missed it last week. We're gonna talk about it this week. Ang Sang said, Mr. Benjamin Grimm from the Fantastic Four. He is on the way. James, you were asking if we're gonna get some Fantastic Four. Here you go, brother. I'm liking this. We were talking about this budget the other day about the sideshow thing. I think that's the last kind of big piece that we got of the character. And you said it looks like what? It looks like
I said it looks like a turtle.
a turtle.
The old original sideshow piece. It
The
never
original,
appealed. It's my all time favorite character. Him and the
Yeah.
Hulk.
Yeah.
But the sideshow piece never appealed to me. I've
But
looked at it.
this looks great so far, I think.
Yes.
Pudgy, what do you
I'm
think
really-
about the eyes? Do you think it should be like a brighter blue? Because, you know, he's known for his blue eyes.
He's known for the blue, but there's so many iterations now that there's different versions. This one looks like, don't quote me, but I think this is Gabriel Delato style. But I'm not certain.
Kind of,
There's- You know, but it looks very much like the modern thing. I'm hoping they got a couple switch outs so you can change it up. You know, a little older
Like,
school
you can
George
either
Perez.
You can either make thing look stylized cool or
Mhm.
OG like Kirby style comic. You know what I mean?
And basically all you really need is a head switch out.
And I think this fills the stylized cool look.
Yes.
Like you're trying to make thing look edgier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know some people were saying that the portrait would look too small. So they gave us a comparison photo to the Cable on the right-hand side. You can see Cable with the portrait next to it. Like, but-
That'll go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, like you said, Pudgy, I hope that they do a different portrait and that you got multiple options to display them.
Yeah, there's artists who have drawn the thing, and basically he almost looks like a pinhead in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
Head's
Yeah.
way too small, and other artists draw him more properly proportioned. So they got a lot of leeway. They can make a couple of versions. It would be nice.
Steve, any interest?
I'm wondering like how like I really like this one. Like the detail on the teeth, like always, XM's teeth is insane. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
but I'm wondering how the others are gonna look. The rest of the Fantastic Four. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
If I get
Well, we're-
this, I probably would not deal with the other Fantastic Four.
you
Just
you kind of have to, man. Like it'd be
You just
I've,
get
only,
him?
I've only liked the design of the thing.
the thing. I like
Yeah.
what's
Maybe
the-
Johnny Storm, but that's about it.
Well, we're making assumptions though, because the only one that I know of that they actually announced in 2021 that they were going to do was this one.
the
They
thing.
never announced anything that I'm aware of with the other characters.
they have.
'cause it-
Well, I would
'cause they-
assume they would have to.
Yeah, they
You
did
would,
the
but-
Super Scroll, and now they announced this, and you kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just assuming too, or speculating, but like
Yeah.
it'd be cool.
I think there's a,
XM,
lot of,
XM does flames well. I'd like to see a torch. Those flames.
They
there's
do
a lot of
the
potential with
best
Mr.
comic films.
Fantastic, though. You know, put him in a dynamic pose of some kind.
Yes.
It'd be
Yes.
nice to get the whole crew, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Walton saying a lot of people are complaining about the scale of his head. Yeah, that's what I've heard that as well. That's why we were saying hopefully they give us more than one portrait where maybe there is a scale difference. But yeah, no, I think you got to do the whole
Very
crew.
excited.
Yeah.
Money is set aside.
This is promising, man. This is awesome.
Lots of potential.
Okay, you know how the whole Marvel / Disney thing? Do you think we'll get a swap out with him having a stogie? Maybe.
Of course not. No, they won't. The only man who did that is the great Randy Bowen.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the only one. Randy Bowen did it in a day when they would allow that. Now you don't see Wolverine with a cigar hardly ever,
Or Gambit.
or right? Only when they're
Only the OG
fan art.
slideshow has this.
Yeah, the OG legendary scale bust has it.
It would be nice. It would be nice if they supply a magnetic cigar, maybe.
That'd be cool.
You know, something.
I'm sure you got a lot of customizers out there
Yes.
that can do it.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this thing.
Literally.
Is that a pun?
Literally. But
This thing.
Love it.
very happy. I'm very stoked.
Some other XM news that we got. They were excited to give us 2 announcements. Collectors in China will now be able to purchase their collection and collectibles, as well as Disney products, like their Disney line. Good, bad? I don't know.
Good for China.
Different.
With Hot Toys, like that's sold directly. Some people sell it directly from China, right?
Yes, you can buy it directly from China.
You could buy it. Do you think they'll do the same? Like there'd be more distributors now to buy from China, so you could buy
Like
XM stuff?
resellers sort of thing?
Yeah,
Mm,
For sure.
that'd be cool.
For sure. You'll have to pay a little bit more, but we're gonna hit like the kind of like the day one concept where you can get your pieces faster and all that, you know what I mean? Hey, opening up the gates, whether it's China, US, it's good. More people are being able to purchase the items, so let it be. I just hope they can keep up with the demand then at that point.
yeah.
And it won't
Especially
affect
if they maintain their relatively lower ES numbers, it'll be less
That's
to
what I was
go
about to
around.
say. John, you're the one that likes exclusivity. If there's more people buying, they're gonna make more of them, right?
well, they're opening the doors
Or-
doesn't mean that they have to open up the exclusivity, change the numbers.
They'll
So
have
it'll
Just be
harder to
less
get?
for there'll be less for us exactly to get.
Yeah, I think they would raise the numbers for the higher demand.
Then shut it down then.
They like money.
It's no fucking raising these numbers.
You can't
Maybe
say
what
John's
they'll
not
do-
consistent.
You have to
Yes,
buy
true.
at least 3 X-Men before you can get Magneto.
That's right.
No, don't say it.
Yeah, no, you have to buy 3 X-Men to get the thing. And there you go.
Oh yeah,
you don't
then I'm
want.
screwed. Right. Then I'll
Welcome,
live
man.
stream.
Thanks for tuning in, brother. Yeah, James is saying you will get lots of resales from China. They do it all the time with Hot Toys. So, Walton says, I don't care about the demand. I care about the quality control issues with more pieces.
true.
That's true. No, don't raise the edition sizes. I like what Queen's doing right now. Quality pieces, edition sizes are very fair.
Do we like what Queen's doing?
We just
Well, besides the bus situation. Hold on. Besides the bus situation. We retract that.
we just raped
Shut
them
that
for
real
the last
quick.
10 minutes.
Jesus, we got to jump in a hole after that one. You know what, Brenton?
Get him out. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out. Oh, get him out. Get him out. Get out of here. Get her out. Out. Get out. Out. Are they out? Are they out, security?
Get him out of here.
You
man.
know what I
Sick of
say
it.
to that? Come on, man.
Come on, man. You know the thing.
Still don't understand how you guys. Well, we won't get into it. Prime One
don't-
Studio. We won't get into politics on a Friday night. No way.
No, don't. No, don't. I ran out of
We're
booze.
trying to enjoy ourselves here. Prime One Studios here is. They had a big week. They had their showcase and gave us some new releases as well. So we'll talk a bit about that. Let's kick it off with the new releases. Let's take a
Day
look.
one right here.
Day one.
Ooh, listen.
Hell no, hell no.
Oh, what the?
And day one for who?
Isn't this the one that costs like a Kia?
Okay,
yeah, pretty much.
A used
This
Kia, right?
this was like. I've never seen so many photos for a release. I was like lost here getting this together, but we'll see how I did here. They did the City Hunter Predator. You had 3 options to purchase this: an Ultimate bonus version, a DX bonus version, and then just the regular City Hunter Predator. And this is from Predator 2 film. And so the Ultimate bonus version has an edition size of 300 and a price point, not just a price, a whopping price point Now I understand where Queen's getting it from. 5,599.
That's the edition size.
Yeah, funny.
That's insane, man.
That's not even tax and shipping on top of that.
Yeah. July to October 2023. All three come out. The DX bonus has an edition size, again, to be announced. So they haven't announced it. That's $34.99. And then just the regular City Hunter. I like how we're getting to the point where we just say just the regular one. Yeah, no one's buying it. Just the regular one.
Yeah.
Has a price point of $27.99, which in itself is pricey, let alone the other two. I'm excited to hear what Cash has to say because I know he's a huge Predator fan, and I think he pre-ordered two. But
he's nodding in disgust.
is he?
Wait, he pre-ordered 2 of them?
That's what he said.
He sold his car and pre-ordered two. Yes.
This is this price point. I don't even understand this price point, to be honest. There is no Predator that's made good enough for anything to warrant this price at all.
Hugh says
this is crazy.
this statue costs the same amount as my car. How's it
Yeah.
going, Hugh?
I just don't understand the price jump from the one that's coming out, the third scale Jungle Hunter. That's like 3,000. Like, what's the 2,000, 2,500 price difference?
Well,
Is there a major polystone shortage or something?
Well, you get some LED illuminations here.
Oh,
That's what it is, guys. Come on.
I'm sorry.
$2,500.
And the ultimate version, you get a crap load of swap outs. You get these like 4 separate busts, 2 helmets, the bus. You get the trophies, the skulls as well. One, you get how many of those? 5 of them. You get 2 plaques that say Predator 2, some weapons, lots of swap out hands. Do you guys think this warrants a 5,500
Nope.
price point? I don't think so. But,
Four grand tops.
okay. I would say 5,500. Everything in, taxes, shipping, everything in, maybe.
Okay.
Nah.
No.
You kind of like wonder if they put the price up so high just because they didn't want to sell this. You know, they were like, maybe they got into it with Fox or something. They put it up so high that they were like, nope, we want to do business on this one, so make it impossible for a lot of people.
Never thought of it that way. This one has the edition size of 300, as mentioned, but yeah, I can't get around that price point either.
yeah. I'll be starting a new YouTube channel, 1/10 scale collector, because this is getting effing ridiculous.
Here's the deluxe version with the swappable parts. You don't get the trophy system, but it looks like you get the majority of the other swap outs. You still get the bus. I think it's just the trophy. The trophies
I
you
could
don't
do
get.
without the trophy thing. That's not
Yeah.
even a big deal to
I
me.
think so, too.
Yeah, but how do you going from a price point of $34.99 to $55.99 just because of the trophies? I guess it would be the trophies and the edition size of 300 because this one's open.
I feel like you need a slide that includes a Kia on the very bottom right.
Yeah, really. And you become the trophy that gets hung up in the Prime One
Oh
office.
my God! Can you imagine?
Got
Look at this
another one.
sucker.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? You probably would be able to get Green Lantern, Sinestro / Tri-Eye, and Vampirella all for the same price, which is kind of crazy.
Talk about spoiling the entire show, guys. We don't even need to talk about the rest of the show.
Fucking gosh,
We're
I'm
gonna-
just saying. I'm just saying.
These guys are like, what? Vampirella? What? We haven't seen one of those in ages. Well, surprise,
It's
surprise.
still cheaper than a Doctor Strange bust with a Loki bust. So.
Holy.
Well, you need a membership for
We-
that, though.
And then this is what the regular comes with. So it's like definitely a noticeably different amount of swap outs. But again, the difference of $27.99 to the $34.99, the amount of swap outs that you get are.
If you guys look at Fern, he looks like he's like contemplating this one. He's thinking about it.
Fern,
I forgot Fern was here.
Fern, how's it going? Fern, you still with us?
I love Predator. If I collected statues, I would probably get this.
He's a certain Predator.
Oh,
He's quiet, but he has an answer for
Doesn't get
everything.
it.
I'll tell you that.
Wow, Danny.
Danny, that was really inappropriate, Danny.
Yeah.
How could you? Honestly.
Big
Anyways,
line.
So
My God.
they also announced this premium bus that they're coming out with.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. In addition, not
In
not
addition,
with it.
it's not here. 5,500. You get this for free. It's here's another 400
You
bucks.
you can buy a bus.
Oh, forget about it, guys. Safe to say.
You can buy so 5,500, and you can buy a switch out because it says it says compatible with those pieces. So you're going to pay 5,500, and there'll still be a switch out that you could get if you want for more money.
Well, nothing's free in this. Not even a smile in this world.
No. Put your hand down my pants for that kind of money.
Oh my god.
5,500. That's a good weekend in Vegas.
DX
I
it
will
is.
always use that quote. That's a good weekend.
5,500. You got a wife from Russia, bro.
Yo,
There you go.
relax with the Russia comment, huh?
Hey, they're trying to get out of there.
Okay, you
Holy
crazy.
man. Jesus.
Might be able to get 2 wives.
Oh man.
My wife. But
It's a beautiful piece. It's just the price points are getting
look, I'm telling you, man.
Agreed.
yeah.
I think this is my
5,500. If you use cash 10, it's tempting.
That's true.
Don't even try that, man. This is crazy.
Do they
that's
offer?
great.
Do they offer any kind of rewards points over there?
Yeah, they do.
They give you a pat on the back as they run your credit card through the machine.
Yeah, exactly. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. You're the man.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
You wake up sore in the morning.
Guys, we don't got,
Just-
we don't have to
Hey, you
release a
qualify-
statue
this-
for the next 10 years.
yeah, give
Why
us
did they
sign.
say-
Go ahead, Danny.
Never mind.
Sign over here for this premium bust and the extra undercoating and the extended warranty too.
Oh.
It's a ripoff.
Can I
I
tell
was
you?
gonna say when
Okay,
you
I'll
purchase
tell that.
this,
Yeah.
they let you buy the Doctor Strange at Queens.
Perfect. You get a coupon.
That's the next. The Queen's gonna come out with the next statement. This is part of the prerequisite. No, come
Third option.
on. It's guys. This isn't for. It's not for me as a collector. That's for sure. They're not making it for me. So I'm sure there's people out there that will spend this kind of money.
Honest.
Because people around they have money to burn. The amount of money out there you don't understand. But hey, don't
Yeah, it's not
don't shoot
taking away.
don't shoot the messenger. Okay, I just give you
It's
the
not
news.
taking away from the quality
Yeah.
of this. Like
I
it
think it
looks
looks amazing.
amazing. Like they did
Exactly.
a great job.
Yes.
But everyone is just really caught up on you're starting to price a lot of people out of the hobby at this point. when
Absolutely.
you're hitting these.
Yep.
I think that's why they're liking the lower ESs because I think they're starting to cater to a smaller but deeper pocketed segment of the community. You know, once you get to a certain level, it doesn't matter. They can just throw that money out there.
Take it easy, James. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Middle class guy is getting priced out.
You guys notice this week, last week, Tweeterhead was they brought their Joker out, and this week we're talking about this one and the bust. I feel like as collectors, we're trying to send out a message like this these prices are going crazy, and I don't know, man. It just
Especially for something that's not an essential.
I think
Yeah.
this is like the first wave. I think like everything else that's gonna come out pretty soon, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna follow.
Well, that's why when you see this kind of stuff, you should, although you might think your voice is small, you should express the opinions that you have in regards to this. Especially like for me personally, I always like to. Maybe I talk too much, but when I see stuff, I like to. Hey, maybe you should do it this way. See, take notes. Queen's doing a little bit of it. Some figure companies are doing it, but you should always voice your opinion. I don't think you should ever just sit back and take it.
No.
That's me.
I mean,
Next on the docket. So this is the showcase, guys. I didn't get all the photos from everything because it's been a week already, and I know some people have seen it, and it's been all over the place. So I pulled some good pieces, some high-res photos that were taken, I guess maybe in the after party or whatnot, of the clear photos, as opposed to having to snap them off YouTube screenshot. So we're going to kickstart it with this. I'm not an anime kind of guy, but I artistically can appreciate these two pieces. Know nothing about the show, but damn. This is what they call the characters Griffith and Guts. I know Dean can help out on this one.
Bro.
What they did in this cape?
This is amazing.
Holy mac!
I've
boy.
never seen this. This is incredible.
What?
You
Really?
didn't see it?
I haven't
You
seen
didn't see
it.
this piece?
Oh wow!
Dang. What is wrong with you?
This is a showcase they did last weekend.
Damn.
That's sculpted. It's not like a picture. That's actually sculpted into the cape.
Right? Is that Prime 1?
Prime 1. Yeah. I don't know. I like I said, I'm not an anime guy, but you can appreciate the amount of work and detail that went into this. That's for sure.
What does it have a name for the statue?
It came up as Griffith and Guts. That's what I found. Because these aren't up for pre-order yet, right? They were just
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
just on the
showing off their
showcase.
lineup. Yeah.
So,
Dean,
do you
would you
think
like
there was
this?
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry. Do you think, Dean? Do you like this colored in, or would you leave it like this?
This is pretty sweet, just like this. I mean, the manga is just black and white anyway, so this is pretty sweet. I'm not a huge fan of the helmeted Guts, but you get the sculpted, face detail on the cape, so it's okay. But I mean, you see that version of the helmet for like a few panels, and then it turns into like that wolf thing. So I feel like maybe they'll do like swap outs. I don't know. I don't know what the engineering looks like on this, but this, as it sits, is incredible.
Not to backtrack, but I wanted to mention Oilers. Welcome, brother. Thanks for tuning in. He mentioned on the Predator statue, inflation. Welcome to it. If you plug the numbers back into the formulas they used to use for the consumer price index, we're actually paying 21% inflation. It's starting to rear its head. It's getting ridiculous.
He's on the money with that. As soon as the numbers start to look ugly, they change the way they calculate the CPI, and now it doesn't count food and something else. Oh, food and energy costs are not counted in the CPI.
Mm-hmm.
So now it looks like it's much lower. But what's everybody paying the most for? Food and gas. And
Exactly. And
don't get
toilet
me
paper.
started. Yeah.
Do you think this is just a single statue? Like it's not two pieces; they're actually together like
Oh,
that.
that's a good question.
I feel like they kind of have to be together. But that's a good question. I don't, because Guts looks significantly lower, so I don't know. Maybe it is two completely different statues.
I think it's going to be two.
And also, what do you think the reasoning is for their faces in different directions? You think it's, is that coming back together of it's one statue, so they went opposite ways?
I think it's artistically it's more appealing that way as opposed to both looking in the same direction.
Yeah, because Guts is looking left or right, and then Griffith is looking right, but then each one
They're
of them
both
is like
opposites.
corresponding to the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
But that's why they made them lower, right? So that you can. It looks like
Yeah.
that's Griffith is on is higher, so that you'll still see the cape flowing above Guts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
it
kind of
looks
why
like-
I think it's one statue, but they do
Because
like
Griffith's, it looks like his hair flows into the hair of the image in the cape, whereas Guts, his hair is like in the edge of the cape into that portrait.
Yeah. I love this. This is beautiful.
Is
Robbie's
this,
asking for price. We don't know price yet, Robbie.
Is this just a manga or is there like an anime of this?
There's
You could
anime.
watch the anime. Unfortunately, the manga didn't finish, so the anime is kind of at a standstill.
Like, do
I
they
think there's
show
one
like
more
something
season
like
coming
this in the openings or something? Like where their
Yeah.
faces in the cape?
No, this is totally.
Just an
That's
artist,
fucking cool.
an artist's concept.
You should watch the 3 movies on Netflix though, if you haven't, if you're
They
interested
will
in
fucking
this.
ruin your life, bro.
Yeah.
Why? It's good or?
Oh,
It's
dude,
really
so
good.
good, but the manga has no end, so
It's also not a
You're
happy
left-
story.
yeah, it's not happy at all. And then you get to the end, you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah, and this has been going on since the 80s, the mid 80s, the story. And yeah, dude, Berserk is one of the greatest pieces of samurai
Yeah.
literature.
Why didn't you choose that for a movie of the week? Maybe watch flipping.
I could do it, dude. Berserk is amazing, bro.
Made me watch flipping macaroni, hentai, whatever the heck it is.
So you made John go
I'm
berserk.
drawing Kenshin right now. Actually.
Kenshin's in the Kenshin. Can you go get me a coffee in the Kenshin?
Wow.
Well, guys, I'll be here all
That
week.
seems racial, dude.
Euler, once again,
He was
says this
forced.
statue is it's the pinnacle of where technology has made artists able to express them or ideas more completely on collectibles. It's beautiful.
This is not something that could have been done only maybe 5 years ago even.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been able to pull this off.
Next, we got Uncharted 4, Nathan Drake. A Thief's End. Coming soon, guys. A lot of people excited over this one. It's nothing spectacular to me. Looks pulled right out of the game, that's for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Like, looks like a still from the game.
If you're a gamer, you're happy
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not Tom Holland.
Yeah, if you're a gamer and you're into statues, this is probably going to be for you. Absolutely stunning job they did here.
Perfect.
Hey, did you see Erwin's comment in the chat where it's just talking about the Berserk, where he said he thinks the creator prepared an ending for the series?
I didn't see
Because I
that.
had heard that he actually wrote what he wanted to happen, and people are going to finish it.
Yeah, he's got some story treatments, but again, like, it's not going to be completely him. You know what I mean?
So what is this like the anime version of Game of Thrones where the writer never finished? And
Game of
Is
Thrones
there-
wishes it could be Berserk.
Oh wow.
If you
Wow,
read
really?
Berserk, it's such a heartbreaking, gut wrenching,
I love Game of Thrones.
massive.
Guts.
I'm saying the creator never finished the series. Is that that's the parallel? I'm looking-
I mean, for Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
he's still alive. Kentaro Miura
He's just
died
lazy.
a year and a half
Last
ago,
year.
2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, somewhere in there.
randomly. It was like nobody was expecting it. He just fucking
Passed.
died. Like it was like, what the fuck? It's sad. It's really sad. But Berserk remains extraordinary. If you guys have not experienced it, the Golden Age, which that's another thing. Can you go back to the statue real quick? So Griffith in that armor is from the Golden Age. I guess he does wear in the Black Swordsman arc, but that armor that Guts is wearing is much later in the series. Like,
Yeah, these are two different time frames.
yeah, but Griffith, without giving too much away, he
Don't spoil
comes
anything.
back. He's gone for a while and he comes back, and I'm pretty sure he does wear the armor again. But yeah, it's this is incredible.
Walton says Kenshin's creator is a pedophile, so we don't support his work.
That is true.
Hey Dean,
shit.
would you get this if this was 1/3 scale, or does it?
Oh man, I'd probably get this at any scale, honestly.
Eh,
I have a third scale Guts, and it's huge because Guts is almost like 8 feet tall, so that's a big statue. And then I have the quarter scale Griffith.
Is this the same character that Zach has a statue of?
Yes.
Yes, but he has the Black Swordsman armor. This is the Berserk armor, which I have.
Fat Kid
Yeah,
says
if you-
I would rank Gantz ahead of Berserk.
Oh, can someone ban him, please?
yeah, Phantom Free.
I have the 3-0 Guts and the Berserk armor here.
I'd like to punch him in the face. These people. Oh, these people.
Bro, that is amazing. I'm just kidding.
We're only kidding, Fat Thigh. You're welcome here, brother.
You know, if you wanted to read this, though, if you want to read this story, Dark Horse is putting out these really nice hardcovers that collect multiple volumes of the manga.
Yeah, I have
Highly
all the
recommend
ones that have
those.
come out. You can
Yeah.
also read it online free. There's a loophole in manga. They actually only own the translations, so people can scan the comics online and then like put in their own translations that are accurate. They're just different from the original. Yeah, and it's completely legal. So if you're interested, message me. I can find that link for you.
All right, moving on. Back to Drake. Cash. Any interest? I know you're a gamer, man.
Yeah, I actually just played the third one today.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. Looks really good. It doesn't like do anything for me. If I do pick up a video game piece, it probably would be like God of War or Last of Us, maybe Dragon Ball Z or something. But I think this is really good. It's what I expect from Prime One, so pretty solid.
Anyone else excited to see it?
I mean, it looks
Excited,
great.
appreciate it. It looks great.
I love the games, but I just don't feel like I need a video game
Yeah.
Representation.
statue. Yeah.
That's where I'm at too, man.
All right, we got another one we got shown. I like these pictures a little bit of high res here, so you can see the suit a little bit better. The Joker in Batman suit by Jorge Jimenez. Is that how you pronounce it?
Jimenez?
Yep.
Jimenez?
He's the one that did the punchline statue.
Yes.
Yep.
Different. This is different. Not my cup of tea, but what do you guys think?
It's a little bit too different.
A little too much, right?
Yeah.
I would have almost liked to see the companion piece for the Joker and Punchline, them do it with Batman, like a suit, a regular suit Batman sort of thing, as opposed to taking this kind of artistic approach.
Remember, it reminds me of that hot toy that they did for like Suicide Squad, I think, or the Joker, or like the Batman Joker. Do you remember that, where they gave him the green cow and he had like a purple cape?
Yes. And then they wrote Joker on the chest and everything.
It
Yeah.
did this rendition a bunch of times, actually.
Look at that.
This is done by Uminga. It's pretty cool. DC Collectibles.
It's cool. It's different.
Yeah.
If you're
He
after that
almost
kind
looks
of.
anime-ish.
Yeah.
And they put out a portrait as well, an unmasked portrait, which was where he had long hair. Put it to you this way: with all the pieces that are coming out, it's not one that I would necessarily go run and pre-order right away. Artistically beautiful, George did a great job, but I like the way the base is the Batmobile.
Yeah, I can appreciate not getting the same shit ham-fisted down our throat all
Yeah.
the time. It might not necessarily be for me or maybe even you guys, but somebody out there might be like, dude, I've been waiting for this exact thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like, I wanted something different in my collection. This kind of speaks to me. So I like it in that aspect. I personally wouldn't get anything like this, but it's cool.
Welcome, Ken. What's going on? Ken says likes the statue, hates the concept. Colors are great, super accurate to the Joker war story.
I think if you're a giant Joker fan, this is kind of right up your alley. Like, if Joker is your favorite character, this probably is something that you'd be interested in.
What I can appreciate here is, call me crazy, we saw how Queen did the Batman, the patents in Batman on the car. It looks like a Hot Wheels car. Look how Prime 1 tackled that, like, kind of same concept. I think they did it much better here. Call me crazy, right?
Well,
Are you saying
that's
that
hard
because,
to do
like-
better?
Are you saying that because you get like a bigger rendition of the car?
I think so. You get a better rendition of the car. It's more realistic as opposed to him. It looks like he's stepping on a toy car, an RC car.
I can see that. Yeah.
Next on the docket, we got, what do they show us? Oh, I like this one a lot. I think this is one of my favorite that they showed. For the audio listeners, this is the Jason Fabok Batman versus Penguin. They say it's coming in at 1/3 scale. And I think they knocked it out of the park. I think this penguin is one of the best penguins, if not the best penguin we have on the market, with the swap outs and all the portrait that almost gives you that kind of 92 Returns, Danny DeVito look. Absolutely love this. The mixed media where they have the coat has the fur. Umbrella opens up, which I believe is mixed media as well. And you also get that kind of homage to the Returns film with the two penguins there as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? For me, from what I saw on that show, I'm tempted by this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
nice. It checks off so many boxes. It can be a movie piece. It can be a cartoon piece.
Yep.
it fills a gap in a lot of people's collections.
That
like the
reflection
vulture.
in his hand with that mirror, that thing was just amazing. The way
Oh
they did
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they killed it. This portrait here with the DeVito kind of resemblance there. Ah,
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Didn't need the vulture, but you can play with the swap outs. I appreciate this piece a ton. This is the one you were referring to, Brenton, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the mixed media with the stone with the fur around the coat?
I
It's
like
kind
it.
of like a must. Like the fur is not going to look as great sculpted to what it is right here. It's really nice.
It elevates the
Especially-
piece.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially for that scale.
Yep.
Ken says didn't initially like the render reveal, but it looks killer in person. Batman and the swap outs add a ton. Even the Batman. Yeah. Dean, I know you're on a new Batman craze. Yeah, no?
Yeah, I appreciate the mixed media. I'm always an advocate for soft goods, especially on statues. I know a lot of people really don't care for them, but when they're done right, I think they look much better. Especially like Steve said, this would look real goofy sculpted. This kind of fur look. So I appreciate this. Oh, I get a penguin. I'm not a big penguin fan. Although I think he was the best part of the Batman movie. But that is not this penguin. So
I think a lot of people have an idea of maybe just getting a Batman and putting it behind that Joker that's coming out. That is supposed to be paired with Punchline. They're looking to see if they can just swap the Punchline out and put the Batman behind the Joker or something and see how those pair up.
That'd be
Not a bad idea. Do you guys care that the cape is mixed media here? On the Batman?
No.
Save weight.
I don't know. For Prime One, they usually go sculpted, so like it's kind of a surprise, but it does look good. It looks like a leather looking material they're using. So, but yeah, like Pudgy said, save weight, so shipping's gonna be less.
Make it more stable.
And I think as well, hopefully we'll be able to buy the Penguin separately. But if they do come together, again, I hope the bases are separate. Because if you look at this photo here on the left, Batman's looking at the Penguin, but he's not, from this angle, he's not looking, they're too close to each other. So he's technically looking ahead of the Penguin. I kind of want to display it where even if you have Batman elevated and he's looking down at a better angle, just makes it a little bit more accurate. So hopefully they're not attached. I can't see them being attached, but we'll see. I think this is going to be my first Prime 1 piece, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see. I love it. Like, I need a good Penguin. Even a good Batman. I don't have a good Batman piece. The only Batman piece I have in the collection is the original, what was it, premium format Sideshow did, the one on the gargoyle with that massive cape.
The what? The one where
The
he was
OG?
mixed media.
The OG,
The
one,
where
mixed
he's
media, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one. That and the life-size bust. So I need a good quality Batman in the collection. All right, these guys are showstoppers. They showed them quite early in the show, and everyone was freaking out. You got Green Lantern and Sinestro, and they played a little game as well, showing Tri-Eye. But
Hurt my feelings, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me too.
these are beautiful. First of all, the portraits on these. Look at Sinestro alone.
On the money.
Fantastic. Danny, you got first appearance of Green Lantern, no?
No, I
9.8?
do not. I wish.
Showcase.
I wish.
Which Green Lantern?
Oh, yeah.
Is this for you? What do you think? Are you guys gonna pick up this pair?
I think it looks amazing, but I'm not a 1/3 guy. I don't have the space for that. I'm stuck
know-
to a quarter.
You know how the Green Lantern looks like? It kind of looks like Chris Pine. Don't you think?
I could see it a little
kinda-
bit. Yes, I can see
Better,
that.
Nathan Fillion, you know, who usually voices
I
him.
almost got Kyle Rayner out of this too,
Did you? No, I didn't. I see how.
a little bit, because it looks like a younger Hal Jordan.
Mhm.
So that's why I was like thinking, it kind of looks like Kyle a little bit.
I just wonder now with their recent Predator price, what are they going to do?
I hope not. Yeah.
man.
Why do you do
No.
that to us?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I was saying to myself, I was already prepping for for the rectal bleeding, so I would say
Oh
to
my
myself,
god.
There's an
Nice.
episode in South Park that says Chipotle away. Maybe look up that for.
My StreamYard froze for like a second. When it came back, all I heard was rectal bleeding.
Jeez.
oh my god,
I'm thinking
So-
16 to 1800.
yeah, and I'm thinking 18 to 22.
22. Keep it.
I'm thinking that's what they're gonna. That's my worst case scenario.
But the
See, I
portraits
think-
they knocked out of the park.
Yeah,
I think they
like,
look
you get
great,
the
but
cockiness of Hal Jordan, that little
It-
smirk, and then the
It's kind of not how I'd want a Green Lantern, though. I think that's the only
Really?
drawback to me. Yeah, because I think there's so many cool things you can do with whatever creations they make.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The constructs.
That I would want like a different construct of something that's showing them a little bit more creating something.
But I think
Everything
we've
you
gotten
want,
so many renditions like that,
Yeah.
right? This is kind of like the focus is on the character. That's what I think
Could
they're
be.
going for here.
This reminds me of like a cover, like literally a cover where
Exactly.
It looks like
cover art where
the-
he's taking off.
They almost
did you
it's almost like
remember
a
this thing?
bookend, one on each side.
yeah,
Expensive bookend.
You know, it'd be cool though if
reads books?
like one thing I imagine with Hal tends to use is he makes a big fist. Maybe if they
Yes.
added that
Okay.
instead of just like the ring symbol.
Somebody did that.
big, though.
Did Sideshow do that? Was it Sideshow? Somebody did a fist.
Old sideshow piece, yeah,
Well, old Sideshow, right?
where it,
Yeah.
it lights up, yeah.
Is it, you know,
Remember Ethan Van Sciver?
Ethan Van Sciver? I love his
I think
art.
that's what they were trying to get with the
Yeah.
the icons, because he did that a lot on the covers.
Yep. It's a little bit of Ethan Van Sciver, a little bit of Yvonne
Yeah.
Reese. Rice. I'm not sure how you say his name.
And then they showed Tri-Eye, which is highly detailed as well too. That's what nightmares are made of. Holy man!
Mm.
But guys, I'm excited. Look, I'm not even a big Green Lantern fan, and I'm excited.
The execution is.
Yeah, you can appreciate it. You don't have to necessarily be the collector
Yeah,
of the line or the character, but you can appreciate the art,
Yep.
the artistic form.
definitely.
Well, he looks nice.
I think I saw him on the Discord in the
Is
Not
he
Safe
friendly?
Space.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Got a good dental plan.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
On
right
that
there
note-
between the two top eyes, bro.
Mhm. You noticed
Oh,
that?
I was like,
I was looking.
Oh my god, Dean, you're the worst, man.
Making me hungry, dude.
Mhm.
the,
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Fern's little brother watching. Now you messed him up.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Bro, Fern messed him up a long time ago.
wow.
What were they talking about in between the eyes? Go eat your cereal. Pop. Okay, Batman Dark Detective, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. A lot going on here. A lot going on here. You get his drone straight from the book, the comic book. It's a different rendition of Batman. The whole painted emblem on the chest and Captain America vibes that we get. But again, artistically, I can appreciate it. But this doesn't have any room in my collection.
No.
No.
I remember when it was before McFarlane started making the Batman figures. I think Mattel was making
Yeah.
them. And this version of Batman, everyone was looking for this version of Batman. I don't know anything about it, but that figure was selling left and right, at least here in town. I think it's a cool looking version of Batman, right? With the purple gloves. It's like, what the hell? Like, it's different.
Well, that's OG Batman.
Really? Purple
Yeah,
gloves?
he used to have purple gloves like Detective 27 Batman.
Oh, see, I'm not a Batman guy, so. Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't get it, but I like it.
Anyone else have any interest in this?
I agree with what Dean said. Like, I do like it. It looks really cool, but I would. This isn't my Batman.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I agree.
Well, do you think this is more for like the Batman collectors that have everything? Like, how many versions of like a normal Batman can you have?
Yeah.
That
Right.
now you need to like start branching out.
Like that
I
only
can see
collect
Joe
Batman.
Vane
They want every
getting this.
rendition. Sorry, who?
I can see Joe Vane Joe,
Bane.
Yeah.
Vane 21, because he's like a Batman specialty guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's getting a few of the pieces. I don't know if he was getting this one, but
He was interested in the Hellbat.
yeah,
Waiting on Justice Buster.
Justice Buster's the big one. This is cool. It's like I said, I'm not going to complain. The more Batman we get, the better. But
Yeah, it's good to have options.
these price points, it's not like you're going to be picking up every rendition of Batman. They also showed
But
off.
also, wait, Prime One, if they cancel, don't they? Or they don't make them too.
Yeah, there's no
They do.
guarantee this is
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
Exactly, guys. This is
So
no
there's
guarantee.
no like
Yeah.
show of like people pre-ordering, then they might just pull it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just cancel pre-order and they'll just be like, we're not making that.
That's funny though. Sideshow doesn't do that. They're like, hey, 5,000 of them takes six
take
years. We don't care.
We'll make
Put
our
free
money
shipping
back.
on it and it'll sit there.
5,000 of
Sideshow
them.
seconds. even though it's not
2,500
first.
of them quality control issues. So it's an edition size of about 2,500.
Oh man.
For Terry, my guy Terry, we got the Devastator from Dark Metal Devastator. Eh? This this is super different. This one,
Another Batman, though. It's a
I
different
know.
Batman.
Yeah.
it was like the DC show. This showcase, but I thought this was cool. Love the portrait. Came with a couple of swap outs as well. But again, the price point's going to be crazy on this. And the amount of real estate it's going to take up in the collection. You really want to give this, like Terry, he's all in with the Dark Metal line. So that's kind of cool. I think you could set up a beautiful display that way if you're collecting the entire line. But yeah, I'm happy for him because his collection is looking pretty sweet.
Yep.
They showed this. I didn't think this was even going to come out. And I
Yeah,
also
what-
thought that this was a lot bigger.
What a bad picture.
Kind of looks funny there.
Yeah, it makes
bat.
it look like a meatloaf just sitting there on the table.
Jeez. I got more Bat Tank that they showed.
Bad picture.
Looks like
Need
it's
a magnifying glass to see those guys tied up.
look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, these look like these are not even 1/10. These are way smaller.
Yeah.
It almost can't tell by the picture, but it almost looks like if you're familiar with Eagle Moss figures,
No.
Oh, yeah.
the lead figures. That's what it kind of strikes me as, like an Eagle Moss figure.
Okay.
Those are about 3 inches tall, maybe. I'm looking at
Would you
one
guys
right
consider this piece at all?
No.
Nope.
I like
No.
it. I really like it.
The concept is cool.
Yeah,
now. Yes.
because I've always liked this Batmobile from the comic. That's
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
inspired from.
Of course, yeah.
Dude, the way that they presented this, there's no way I would have thought it was this small. Like the way that they presented it was like,
The
Yeah.
photography
Yeah.
was at eye level. It was on point.
yeah.
Looking up at the Batman, as if you're on the ground. This kind of
I didn't even
photography
know they
doesn't.
had the mutant characters in the movie.
Yeah,
No,
because
that's
it's such a
because-
quick scene.
They're just mixing and matching things, I think. Because I
This
No,
don't
I think he
they were-
was in they were in the movie though, no?
No. Mutants,
Someone mentioned they were.
No. These are actually the mutant characters, complete with the mohawks and everything. So that's from the book
That's like
and
Dark
the
Knight
animated movie.
Returns.
But there
Animated movie.
wasn't there people tied up in that scene with it? I could maybe I'm thinking about when Prime One did the original showcase. I could have sworn.
I think someone mentioned that you could see them in the movie.
I could have sworn.
Which movie are we talking about? You talking about Batfleck?
Yeah.
No.
'Cause
Yeah.
no, he was shooting everybody with guns. He wasn't tying up anybody.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
He was taking no
He was
prisoners.
he was
in that
doing
movie.
strafing runs like a Mustang in World War II.
I can't watch Batfleck, so I won't be revisiting that. Sorry,
How
guys.
dare you?
Can't stand it.
Netflix good.
Batfleck's the best Batman / Wayne.
Oh, you hate to hear it.
Oh,
Stick
get
to
out
X-Men,
of
Danny. Witch King.
Which one?
Witch King, guys. Shake a leg. Hello. No. What do you guys think about this? Danny. Witch King, Danny. Witch
I
King.
know, I get it. I said it too. I said, which one?
Oh man.
I tried to follow him.
No, but fuck, they're killing it with the Lord of the Rings stuff. Look at that.
I do like it, but there's one little thing I'm kind of nitpicking. If you can go back to the other
course.
slide.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sold with the Fell Beast.
Bro, that's one of the
I mean, it
coolest
looks good.
parts.
But I don't know,
It's a
the
little
way
small, but
that it's designed, like the way it's wrapping around, it almost makes it look like a snow globe. Like one of those type of ornaments, whatever,
Okay.
I hate you
to me.
so much.
I don't see
Why, you
snow
don't buy
globe,
this?
but I see what where you're coming from.
I think that's a really cool inclusion. Like, it could have just been
I
a
think-
boring base, and they were like, no, let's throw the fucking Fell Beast on there. That's
I
cool.
think they could have probably made it better, maybe, if they could have.
Well,
How?
we'll see if it comes to market.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be a space thing. They don't want to make it huge, like extend the Fell Beast.
I'm almost thinking it doesn't need it, to be honest.
Just the Witch King on its own with
Yeah.
the like a nice detailed base, but
Dude, the Fell Beast is always with him. Even when he gets killed, it's right there. It dies, but it's right there.
Maybe you don't need the wing, just the severed head.
That would that would be cool. That would
A
actually
little
make
sausage.
because
severed
the
head
wing
or
kind of
something.
takes away from the Witch King, no?
Is that what is
I'm
that?
just thinking
at
about
his
the
feet, like a
design.
broom? Is he mopping the floor? What is that?
It's mopping the blood of his enemies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell. Looks like some fabric thing, no?
Yeah, I don't know.
It literally looks like a mop or like a fucking like Harry Potter drop.
It does look like
fucking,
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
The
After
rod,
war, he
the
plays
skull, the
Quidditch.
wooden.
Oh, that's the those are the spears from the Rohirrim in the battle. The battlefield.
Those are the Rohirrim spears. You guys hear that? Rohirrim spears.
What am I hearing?
Rohirrim. Thank you, Danny, for that
You
knowledge,
guys don't know your Lord of the Rings. How dare you?
bro. I watched Lord of the Rings the first time last year.
Really?
I
Wow.
watched the ring cast, so
First
I can learn.
time.
Seen them all, but just enjoyed them. That was it.
Punisher, Walton, they're not into it. Steve, Cash, what do you guys think? You guys into Lord of the Rings?
No, I'm not into this.
Steve's not here.
Steve's still recovering
Yes.
from Pizza Hut.
Oh wow. A week later, huh?
Steve's not here. Sorry, I can't see that. How about you, Fern?
No, I've never seen
He's
it.
holding the berserk.
You never watched Lord of the Rings?
I think I've seen the first one, like the 4-hour cut or whatever, but I never made it
Damn.
past that, to be
The
honest.
Didn't
extended
make-
hour,
yeah.
Okay.
4 hours.
4 hours is enough.
Fern's making enemies here tonight.
That's an
always fun.
extra.
That's why we
as
do
far
the
as I
show
know.
late, so the Lord of the Rings fans are sleeping. Oh boy, Godzilla. What do they call this one? The gigantic, something gigantic, like gigantic Godzilla. This is called. So if you don't want the diorama of everything together, you can pick up this bad boy here by himself.
Oh, that's so neat.
It's so different.
It's so
That's pretty cool looking.
I'm
This is
scared
the
of
one
what
with
the
the
price
light-up
point
feature,
with the
right?
light up feature along the back, correct?
Yeah,
Let me
and
see
in
if
the
I got a
mouth.
photo. No. Yeah, the light up feature along the back, and it looks stunning.
How tall is the 1/3 Sauron?
Who's gonna have those dimensions off the top of their head, Danny?
It's really
I thought
tall.
you know,
too.
man.
I thought I'd know.
'Cause I'm
What do I
trying to
look
get an
like?
idea.
Encyclopedia of look that
I'm
thing
gonna
up.
look it up.
Encyclopedia Dimensions.
Because I
What's
can see it right there
the
next
what's
to
the
it.
what's the hey Danny? What's the height of the Empire State Building?
Ask
Oh, that's
Siri.
easy. That's 654 stories. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
okay. This is good, but this is going to take up a lot of space in the collection. But I'm telling you, if this is you're a Godzilla fan, what more do you need than this?
Yeah.
Exactly. This
prime
prime
one.
one. Anybody.
This is the Hush Superman of Godzilla's.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. With the base, the broken buildings, still they included in the base as well, so you kind of get that diorama effect.
Okay, so
Cash.
Sauron is 43 inches, so this should be about 43 inches, maybe, or maybe taller.
Cash, you're a Monsters fan. This is a monster. What are you thinking?
No, man. You know, I really like the dial that they're doing, and you know, again, that's that Predator price, man. I would get the dial over this one. I like having both of them in there together. Kong.
As opposed to just the one.
Yeah.
We'll see what the price difference will be between the two.
I mean, this one's bigger though, so
Yeah.
like height wise.
We'll see how they tackle it. Dean, you and Zach jump all over Godzilla and Kong.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
I don't jump anywhere, bro. Too heavy. Yeah, I like this. I've always really wanted a badass representation of the movie Godzilla. I just don't know. I mean, I don't want to spend. I don't like him that much to spend that kind of money. Whatever this price point will end up being if it comes out. But it's fucking sweet. I like it a lot.
All right. I liked it. I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan, but I like this a lot. They gave us some Transformers statues as well. I don't know. I'm not a huge Transformer fan, but I guess that's where Prime 1 really started. They really went in depth with their story and how they began, and it really took off with Transformers. So, again, this is like their bread and butter, but cool and intricate as well, these statues. You hear all the guys say, how do you buy a Transformer statue that doesn't transform? Well, that's why it's called a statue.
God.
Can you imagine? You hate to hear it.
That Megatron base in the middle that looks just massive. Talking about a space sucker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta have the amount of space you gotta have to display these, especially third scale. It's unbelievable. All right, this one here I was excited about. I think a lot of people were. Vampirella.
This looks awesome.
Oh, this came out so beautiful. This piece. I think a lot of people were waiting for a good Vampirella, and I really think she's here. Like, look at that. With the bats flying behind her, and they go into like almost like a translucent resin. It's breathtaking.
Oh, really? Is it translucent? I thought that was just like a smoke effect for the photography.
Or maybe it is a smoke effect. That's the kind of the first effect. That's the kind of the first idea that I got. Almost like a translucent. That's the vibe I got. It's almost like a translucent resin that it goes into. But yeah, smoke effect, it makes sense as well. But with the goblet spilled and you have the blood and
Yeah.
I enjoy this one a lot.
It looks like they enjoyed making those bats from the Hush statue.
Yeah.
Batcave one. That they're like, let's throw it on Vampirella too.
We still got them in the mold. Break that mold out. Incorporate some bats.
Is this like a day one for anybody?
Not for me, but I could see it.
Yeah, I don't think this is allowed to come in the house if I were.
I think the guy in the bottom is ordering this.
Cash?
Yeah. I like the statue. I like the blood, tipping over, and then you just see like a little bit of it coming off the bottom of the bottom lip there. I think the detail of everything in this is very executed well. I like the the couch that she's sitting on. Just the hair really speaks volumes to what they were able to do sculpt wise. The costumes perfect, everything's perfect. So
And the hair's going through her fingers.
it is, man, which is another crazy detail in the eyes. And I feel like as long as that price point is right where I need it to be, it's something I'm picking up.
By Art Germ.
Art Germ, yeah.
the
Pigmentation, there's like better pictures, but the pigmentation of the skin looks amazing too from what we've seen.
Yeah.
How do you guys think this pegs into that chair?
Mm.
Wow.
oh,
Very, very
Keeping-
carefully.
keeping it classy. Keeping it classy.
Well, Steve, you don't talk about my lady like that.
You know where that rod's at.
Dude, Will Smith slap.
This is like Doom on Throne. It doesn't move. It just
Here comes Richie.
it comes like that.
Gosh, keep Vampirilla's name out your mouth.
Jeez.
That was great.
Steve, how many are you picking up?
How many of these? Oh man, I love Archer. This would be amazing. I'm not too familiar with the character, but this is 10 out of 10. But for some reason, the hair, I know a lot of people like the hair, but the hair around the forehead seems a little bit different from the rest of the hair. If you go, yeah, right there.
Like that shine?
Yeah, I never
Get
got
familiar, Steve.
It might be the
Familiar.
Flash. Though. Flash does that.
Bob says the only thing's keeping that suit on is friction and the Lord's will.
They actually have Dracula in this storyline, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know.
No price yet, Sam. No price yet.
I'm about to start getting into fucking Vampirilla so I could justify buying this. Because this is incredible. Finna make me act up, bro.
Jeez.
Wow.
When Dean loves a character,
Dude.
a la Punchline, he is invested. That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, I was about to say, I didn't know anything about Punchline until that statue. They first showed it off in a showcase, and I was like, I don't know who this is, but I need to find out.
Bro,
This
I got
statue
so
is giving
much
me those
stuff.
same vibes, bro.
Gotcha. Yeah. I see that.
I appreciate
I
this
like-
artistically. Oh,
I
French.
like
Hey, buddy.
Draculina better.
Draculina.
Draculina.
I like
That's
Draconda.
that's the blonde one.
How dare you, Fern?
For
I like her better,
first
my bad.
ones.
Jeez, Fern. Fern goes back in his hole.
This is Draculina?
Man of little words. Only
For
speaks.
every word is counts when he speaks.
Yeah.
Every
Yep.
word is.
Is that a pun? Count?
Oh,
No, there really is a Draculina. It's like Vampirilla's cousin or some shit.
Yep.
I seen it at the comic store. I'm like, put this shit back.
get the shit out of my face.
I don't know. When you said the count, all I could think of was Sesame Street. Oh,
One
two,
chocolate
three.
cookie.
I thought you were going to talk about the cereal.
Dave
Count.
Chappelle written. Count joke.
All right, final one. Get it? Final one for the Final Fantasy.
Bro, this is
Dean.
insulting.
Dean.
This
Dean.
is
I remember Dean.
insulting my honor.
Dean
Loving
was
this
super
one.
excited with this. Then he saw the price point. He's like, "How about no?
I cannot believe that this statue cost this much money.
13 big ones, and not 1,300. We're talking a 13 thou over here." Okay,
What
Did
the
they have-
fuck is it made out of? Diamonds?
Gold dust and unicorn tears.
Dude, it's like they cast it out of a single fucking rhino horn.
pure ivory.
Pure ivory, bro. Pure ivory.
Yeah.
Do they happen even to give dimensions on this thing? I know it's 1/6, but how big is this thing?
I'm sure we can pull it up. I'll try pulling it up, but I didn't even pull it up because it's so
Absurd.
I
ridiculous.
asked you for dimensions.
It doesn't even matter what the
Inflation.
dimensions are. That price is insane. It's like, bro,
Pudgy's a guest.
there's no way. There's
My,
no
my,
way.
my question was to the panel at large. You called John out and said, "John, what's the dimension?"
I'm
That's
Denny's.
his.
Like, as beautiful as the statue is, I don't understand what justifies that price.
No, I don't.
I've
Hey,
seen
what's up,
bigger
Austin?
statues sell for
That's a great
a
call.
literal third of that.
I love what Austin said. I PO'd this as a JPEG.
That's a great
I don't
call.
even think I could afford the JPEG of that.
78 centimeters tall, so that's 30.7 inches. 600 made. We're looking at a price point. I'm looking at
600.
Big
Bro,
Bad
I'm
Toy
not
Store.
going to sell 600 of them.
How much is the NFT of this statue?
Bro. Isn't like the 1-to-1 scale Iron Man like
There you go,
$9
Austin.
grand?
There's diecast as well and all that crapola. What's going on,
That's
Austin?
what I was
Thanks for
going to
tuning
say.
in,
I
brother.
think that 1-to-1 Iron Man is cheaper than this.
Yo, you got Austin pre-ordered a JPEG. Love it. Bro, you just get one of those picture frames, print a nice high-res picture, and that'll do justice, and you keep the 13 thou in the bank account.
Dude, you could buy a fucking 3D printer, find digital scans of these characters, and print them out bigger than that for pennies on the dollar. This is insane.
It's okay.
As somebody who loves Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy 6 and Terra specifically is such a iconic character and game and franchise, still does not justify this price. It's insane.
It's just-
$13,000. You could buy a car.
It's just
Not
scary.
a nice one, but you can.
It's scary for 1/6. It could be huge, but it's still 1/6. Listen, it's just this is the third piece we're talking about that a company is asking a ridiculous amount of money for. Third piece today, or
Yeah, but that's-
ridiculous.
When Brenton first told me, he's like, "Did you see the price point?" I was like, "No." Like, how was I off? Because I think I guessed like 1,700 to
Yeah,
2,400 bucks when
Yeah.
they first showed this.
I remember that.
And he was like, "Bro, you're way off." He's like, "It's 13." I was like, "13 what?"
100?
It's like 1,300. That's a deal.
Ruples in Canadian funny money, or how much you were
Hey,
talking?
hey.
about? No, real dollars. I was like, "Bro, get out
rude.
of town."
By the time y'all show some respect around here.
You could literally fly to Japan, spend a week there, and come back and spend way less than $13,000. Like,
Remember the weekend in Vegas?
you could probably have several, depending how good you are at gambling. But, bro, there's just no way. $13,000, you're out of your mind.
Weekend at Vegas with your own Vampirone.
Right, dude? Who was that? What stream was I on? Where it's like, I could pay a person to come to my house and dress like
Yeah.
Sarah for
Yeah.
less than that. It's like, bro, no way.
Bob Dylan says I wouldn't pay 13,000 for a half-scale Vampirella with rooted public hair. What we know he's referring to.
Public hair.
I love to see it. All right, we're done with this.
You could buy a real doll for less than this. I think you could buy a Russian mail order bride.
What's up with the Russians, bro?
They're trying to get out. I've been getting a bunch of emails.
Yeah,
Like,
It doesn't
please.
matter.
It's a life-saving mission.
How dare you talk about this?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's like a peacekeeping kind of, you know.
Yes. You getting a piece. Yes.
2 for 1 then.
Bless your heart, Dean. Bless your heart.
I hate to hear it.
I forgot that John's fiance is Russian. Is
Wow.
that what? I'm sorry, John.
You better be.
I didn't mean to call you out like that.
Because I know when I get upstairs, I'm going to have some explaining to do.
Is she watching? Oh no.
I don't think she's watching.
Okay.
Now the
Better
obsession with
things to
90
do.
Day Fiance makes so much more sense.
Oh, I hate to hear it. It's true. I will not lie. Every Sunday, it's 90 Day Fiance night. Don't bother me. Don't be doing any streams. You hear it live Sunday night. And if I can't watch it, you PVR that shit.
PVR.
With Big Ed, eh? Without no neck Ed.
Personal view.
Yeah.
How does that guy check his blind spot?
I put mayonnaise in my hair.
He gets to turn his whole body to check his blind spot.
Or look
Oh,
up.
you hate to hear it. Okay.
Can
But
you
the,
imagine?
just listen. The things people do though, sending money to sending money to someone you don't even know. Come on, you met over the internet.
Bro, did you see that Netflix documentary?
Oh,
on
the
that
Twindler
Tinder
swindler.
Bro, he's probably the one buying these fucking statues at this price.
Look.
He's getting free money, hand over fist.
That guy was. You hate to hear it, man. I'm telling you. There's another one on about swindling Anna, something Anna,
Oh, the vegan one.
something like that. Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
bro.
interesting. It's just I find that people are just buying into anything, guys. Fuck, we're in the wrong business. That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
And I'll save it for the end of the show. Okay, let's do this quick. J&D Studios. J&D Studios put out some photos of their the 1/3 Batman. Everyone's doing it, so they waited. They sat back and waited and said, "Hey, Let's see how people react. So here's what we got. They put 2 teasers, so I just got some photos from the teasers. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Looks like almost like a die cast emblem there. That's going to be removable because you kind of see it. It's kind of risen from the chest plate. I don't know if you guys can see it on the right hand side. And then we got to see the rooted hair with the side portrait, which is not bad. Some of his gadgets there. What was that?
You know
The
that
grappling
ripcord?
gun? Huh?
Did you see that last one?
Grappling gun?
That
Which one?
previous picture there?
This one?
Yeah, that looks like the ripcord where he gets his suit from, his flight suit.
Oh, it's inflate. Yeah.
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 That's the one part of the movie I didn't really like, but
Yeah, me too.
I like the cinematics of it, like him going through the city and how the city looked, but I didn't like the concept of the suit. Looks like the cape's going to be mixed media.
It's more like true parasailing.
And that's pretty much the suit, no? Underneath?
Yeah.
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 Never saw that view.
Yeah, highly detailed. But no price point yet. We'll get the full reveal soon, hopefully, which is exciting. You guys, has anyone here pre-ordered anything to do with the Batman yet? Because I know we're getting the Prime 1.
Nope.
We're getting a whole bunch of Queens doing it. We're getting a whole bunch of companies going down that rabbit hole.
I haven't gone down the movie rabbit hole yet.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
superheroes.
I know Brenton was into it. How about yourself, Dean? You love the movie.
I'll be satisfied with the Hot Toys, honestly. I don't need to spend anything too crazy on it.
Anyone else?
No, I didn't like the movie enough to get a collectible yet.
All right. Fine. Jeez.
But it looks good.
Contain your enthusiasm.
Jeez, everyone's just like, drink a coffee. Should we take an intermission? Grab a coffee, grab an espresso. Fine. Danny here is in the private chat. Danny just messaged me, 12:56.
How dare you?
I'm gonna announce it live because he pisses you, like, you know, he's too much for
Pissing me off.
It's pissing me off. I'm trying to run a show here. I put 3 days to put this show together. He's telling me,
my
John,
God.
you're hitting the 2-hour mark.
Okay, don't rush me, sunshine. You've been rushing me all fucking night.
We have a,
Bro.
thank goodness we have a happy audience. 40.
We have 49 people watching. We got a panel of amazing YouTubers here. I don't hear one person complaining. Danny, you
I
don't.
wasn't complaining, bro.
You're not enjoying it, Danny?
Oh boy.
You're not enjoying it? Okay.
Are you not entertained?
Club's got a revolving door, buddy. No one's tackling you. No, I'm kidding. You go, I go. Listen,
Wow.
we'll wrap it up quick for Danny. No.
No, stop.
Iron Studios. Inside Iron Studios today. Yay, yippee-dee-dee. We'll blow through these quick. I wasn't even going to get full photos of everything here because it was way too much. The whole crew here of the Eternals. Like, nice
Okay.
to kind of build your display. We're looking at 1/10 scale here.
Oh, okay.
You get the entire crew. 160 a pop. Coming in April to June 2023.
That's getting up there.
So that's what, 1,600 for all of them before tax. You got
In 2
10.
years, in 2 years, this is what we're going to be doing. So you might want to pre-order these now.
These might be
We're going to be chasing these in 2 years to complete the old school. The first wave that we missed.
Bro, I definitely liked some of the characters in this movie, but not even enough to buy a single one of these. Yeah. Much less every one of them. That's a huge ass team. How much did you say, John?
160 a pop. So there's 10 of them. You're looking at 1,600 to complete everything.
Absolutely not. No way in hell.
Do you think they're forced to do this? Like, it's not their decision. They're Marvel's like, you have to put
Forced.
something out. Marvel's like,
You
you
want-
have to
Yeah,
put collectibles
probably.
out for this movie.
You want the big enchiladas? You got to put out the small, the low hanging fruit too. Yeah, very possible.
I don't know, 1/10. I haven't gone to that point yet. But
Yet,
again,
notice you said yet.
exactly. If you want to kind of build on your collection and get that whole crew, not at a quarter scale. Well, we don't even have options at these a quarter scale. But you know what I mean. Like if you don't you want statue form and you want to build a nice display, this is your best option in my opinion. Next we got Blue at 1/10 from Jurassic Park. You get 2 renditions here. You get the collector's edition for 170. You get the deluxe edition as well, coming in at 515. April to June 2023. Yeah, the price difference is this is the regular where you just get the simplistic base, but the deluxe, oh boy, you get the old Jeep.
Just buy a planner, stick them in there.
Wow, how could you? This is beautiful. The nostalgia here is, I love it. Again, 1/10. People were excited about these 3. Well, here's the Velociraptor, 1/10 as well. Collector edition, 170. Deluxe edition, 210. Again, the same thing. On the right, you see the regular edition, it's just a basic base. And then on the left, you have that deluxe base with the plants, fake plants. I'm sure Zach would enjoy
Nicely
it.
done.
Yeah, they're well done. Yeah, you can if you're into that line.
Zach's asking how much.
Is he asking? I just mentioned that the Velociraptor is 170, and the deluxe edition is going for 210. With the blue, the collector edition is 170 as well, but the deluxe is 515. He says he paid 650
What the?
for the
For the
Rex.
Rex.
That's massive. Oh. Yeah, next on the docket. People were talking about these again. 1/10 scale. I'm sure everybody wants them in quarter. We'll see what we get. You get the 1/10 Spider-Man. They're calling it number 100, which is on the left. 160, April to June 2023. They're all the same price and all the same release date. The one on the right, Spider-Man 2, and then we have Spider-Man 3 on the next panel. But before I change it, any interest in these guys? I know the Marvel fans kind of having the trio at this scale. No. What do you guys think?
It's
Alex,
too small, man. Like,
I was speaking English, right? What do you guys think? They're like, okay, last one for the night, I promise.
Do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That seems racial.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. This scale, I guess they don't take up too much real estate if you get all 3, but I don't know.
They're well done.
Yeah, I think they look good because they're masked
Yeah.
portraits, so it's not like Iron
Yep.
Studios can, mess up a face sculpt.
You're not wrong.
And then this is the third one.
That looks good.
Again.
They'll display well together.
Yeah. That's the whole kind of idea. If you raise one, if you have them raised at different elevations, I think they look cool.
Sure.
Quarter scale would be better, though. Last 2, we got the Sylvie variant, 1/10, 160, April to June 2023, and classic Loki. The one on the Loki on the right is 150. It's the collector's edition. Then you get the deluxe as well with the intricate base for 210.
That Loki pose cracks me up. It's like this old man diaper,
Yeah.
like pelvis
Yeah.
thrust.
Thrust. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Who's your daddy?
Oh wow.
Runs around in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't like that.
No, they're different. Let's go well with the Loki. That was Iron Studios Day. Nice and some previews there. Uneventful, in my opinion, but no quarter scale. That's okay. Maybe next time.
They're cutting out their niche of the market.
Yeah, they're focusing on what they're focusing on a whole other
Different niche.
part of the collecting community. Like I always
They
say,
feel like their
say it again. Go.
their,
What's going
their
on, Ron?
prices really jumped.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Why?
I
What
remember.
Hey, skills.
were they originally? Like 120s?
120. Yeah.
I think I got the '89 Batman
89.
2 years ago for like $100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
A lot lower.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone else is putting up their, like, you're looking at 1/6 figures going up, they're not going to put their statues up. Like, come on. I've always said, I think Iron Studios is a great entry level for someone who's a figure collector, kind of wanting to transition into the statue world. Iron Studios is a great starting point. Because, you know, as a figure collector, you're usually purchasing more than one figure to kind of get that movie scene or whatnot, and you can do that with Iron Studios. Zach says, yeah, prices are insane. Lastly, we have NYC showing another teaser for the, what was this, Danny? The Sand Trooper.
Yeah, Sand Trooper.
Yeah. They're saying it'll be revealed the week of May 16th. So that's coming up in the next couple weeks. And again, they have their contest going on. The Star Wars Day, May the 4th, be with you. 3 prizes to be given. First place, second place, and third place. First place, you get a model giveaway, which will be revealed May the 4th. Second place will be a $100 NYC gift card. Third place will be a $50 NYC gift card. All you have to do is the most creative picture from you with any NYC statue that you own. Submit 1 picture per person via email by May 3rd to nycsculptures@gmail.com. Yeah. Guys, we made it to the end. Expensive paper comics. We're not going to go into our normally, the way we kind of normally go in with Key Collector and so forth. We're going to show off our comics, but before we do that, sad news in the kind of the comic realm today. We got news that, actually, hold on a second. Before we do that, I'll skip over this and go right here. We got news that Neil Adams, of course, famous comic book artist, revitalized Batman, fought for creators' rights and everything. He died at the age of 80. He's influenced multiple generations with his style and co-created such characters as Ra's al Ghul. Well, every Batman fan knows who Ra's al Ghul is. The Man-Bat. Cash. Man-Bat? Come on, bro.
Yep, Man-Bat.
And one of DC's first black superheroes, Green Lantern, John Stewart. Amazing artist. The world lost a comic icon today. I know Joe, these are some of his covers. And I think it was Batman 241, Joe. You showed off last week. You picked up the statue with his artwork there, the comic, which was stunning.
He was a gentleman. I met him, and I was actually lucky enough. I went to a con about 5-6 years ago, and it was one of those moments where there was nobody at his table, and I walked up and introduced myself, and I got to talk to him one-on-one for about 5 minutes. And the guy was a gentleman. I got him to sign a few things for me, and he was going to go into his usual signature, and I said, I want it personalized. I want you to write it to me. And he looked at me and he says, really? And I said, yeah, this is for me, not for eBay. I don't flip. This is for me. and he gave him a smile. He smiled. He said, I appreciate that. And he signed, this book isn't anything special other than it's a Neil Adams cover, and I had it on me when I saw him. So I had that, and I also brought a hardcover book with me. This was his collection. Batman Illustrated by Neil Adams, hardcover. And I got him to sign the inside. And he was just a total gentleman.
Let's take a look. Hold on one second. I'll big cam you there. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, it was just a total gentleman. He's a good salesman, too. He tried to sell me some high-class artwork he had there. That was like Prime 1 prices. I said, no. I said, I don't collect artwork. That would be another rabbit hole. I said, but I appreciate your work. He was a very, very nice man.
Well, it's nice you're able to do that. That experience will always be with you. Rome as well says he.
Yeah.
Sad news indeed. Met him in 2009. Wow.
Not only was he like a great artist, but he was also a champion and advocate for like the making sure creative, like the people that
the old timers.
Creative, yeah, like especially what's his name, Siegel Schuster for the Superman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't reap any of the benefits of all the movies,
got, like,
the cartoons,
from DC.
So he was like a big proponent of making sure they didn't even get I think they didn't
They
get
got
enough,
nothing.
but they got something at least.
They got something. Yeah, they got paid off a long time ago, just like I want to say a couple hundred, if not $1,000.
Just imagine how much
A pittance.
Superman merchandising does. Like they should have
Right.
been set for life, but they weren't. They were like some of them were like I forgot which one, but one of them was like
One died in poverty. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember right.
It's just
It's nuts.
so they didn't even benefit. The family's benefiting more than anything.
Good enough. One benefited. One was alive to get some benefit.
Yeah.
Going
So
on,
that's that's one of the good things about Neil Adams is making sure the people that created these characters kind of had a I guess
Got their piece of the pie. I
platform.
Got their
guess.
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was integral in what's the foundation that Perez is also very something Heroes Initiative.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically making sure these guys have some health care and something to fall back on. Guys who've created multi-million-dollar properties get nothing.
Yeah, he was. Like I said, the world lost a comic icon today, and Neil, rest in peace. And all we can say is thank you for
Yeah.
the art that you've given us. You know, a lot of people's childhoods. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy, man. We're gonna move on to a little bit more positive news. Brenton wants to share a story, an experience. Brenton, take it away, Brenton.
All right, so I picked up. Well, I got this cover in the mail yesterday.
Let me
So
full screen you. Hold on. There you go.
it's Doctor Strange from his Volume 3, which was early 90s, so like 1990, 1991, number 15. And this is actually Amy Grant on the cover that the artist drew. Now, because they put Amy Grant on this cover, she was a big pop singer in the 80s, and then she turned to Christian music. So this is the album cover that the artist took her picture from and added it onto the cover of this comic. And Amy Grant sued Marvel Comics over this because her photo was being associated with the occult, which argued that it would affect her standing in the Christian music community. So we'll never know what they settled on out of court because it's a sealed out of court settlement between her and Marvel. But Marvel did agree that any future printings of this, they would change the cover. So I actually have a book that just came out recently, within the last year, and it has this same issue in it. But as you can see,
Wow.
the picture
I did not.
is now gone, and it's
Can you
just
believe
red
that?
now.
Jeez.
Brendan
that was
schooling
part of
me.
the
I never heard that story.
So, how much was the original book?
It was only $1.50 when it came out, and by the time the lawsuit was settled, they were already on newsstand, so there was nothing that Marvel could do at that point.
No, man, how much did you pay for it?
Oh, I got it really cheap. I got it for like $5.
Oh, nice. I figured. it
Yeah, I
was
found a
gonna
great
be,
deal.
Great. Beautiful.
The history behind it, though, it's awesome to own that book.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't know
Well,
that.
bro, when you said Amy Grant, I was like, wasn't she a singer? I was like, there's a Marvel character named Amy Grant.
I was gonna get a clip
That's
of
hilarious.
her singing, but you know how YouTube is. First, anything to do with music,
Dude, how YouTube is, how she is, she'd come for you. Ah.
Wow. Christian music, you say?
So yeah, it was just a little fun story behind that comic book. So
Amy, turn the other cheek.
Jeez.
Wow.
Jeez. I lost my train of thought after that one. Cash, you got some books in, eh?
Yeah, man.
Damn, Cash.
Shout out to Danny Lee, bro. You start this, man. So this is Vampirella versus Purgatory, issue number 1 with Dynamite. Went on like a, yeah. Well, you'll see. And this is also the same, but just issue number 3. And this is by Pantalina, I believe, version edition. This one is a CGC. It's the second issue, 9.8, baby. So,
Nice.
Bro, there's no way any of them are virgins.
trust me, no. And just like a sneak peek for next episode, it will be heavily purgatory. Just
Oh,
to say.
you'd love to hear it. Now you're gonna have to get the Vampirella and Purgatory statues to go with them.
Yeah, and well, here, let me see if I could show this one real quick, if
Oh,
that's
boy.
okay. If that's okay.
Ask Danny. You gotta ask Danny.
Danny, is it okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is a Purgatory Goddess Rising. It's a Chaos Comics number 1 of 4 of July 1999. So this is like, this one is sweet as hell, man.
I bet it's sweet.
Yeah. So,
In your own comic.
next Friday. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Like
We're
a
excited
hot
for next
tamale,
Friday.
bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, we got 57 people in here. Hang tight. We're gonna do the next people into the giveaway for next week. So appreciate you guys watching. Who's next on the docket? Steve, anything this week?
I just got a couple statues, but I didn't get any books. So
Well, can we take a quick peek? A quick gander?
yeah. So I think I posted this on the group or on
Yeah.
our chats.
Yeah,
I got the
yes.
front. I wanted to show you guys something really quick too.
Oh boy.
So I got the Darth Maul.
Yeah.
So it's a 5th scale, right?
The Mythos by Sideshow, the original Mythos.
And I also got the 1/3 scale bust from Prime 1. And look at this beast.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Wow.
It's insane.
That's gorgeous.
1/3 scale is just scary, man. It's so detailed though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
It's
detailed.
amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Look at the teeth, man.
So it's
Yeah.
the
I
mythos.
can see that
That's
5 o'clock
beautiful.
shadow.
How do you feel about the Mythos? It came out such a while ago, and artistically, still holds up to today. I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It holds up till today, and also like the base is like I'm loving this like base. It's like a museum style base, and it just it holds up. It honestly holds up.
That's hand sculpted too.
Yep.
Man.
We're gonna have to get him the rest of them now.
Yeah,
We're on the hunt.
Yeah.
Vader's next,
Rabbit
right?
hole. In the rabbit hole.
Vader. There's one in Boba Fett I'm looking at, and but yeah, Vader. I'm hoping Vader's gonna be.
Dude,
next
Boba
thing.
Fett, the paint work on that is amazing. The dust and all the sand weathering on the armor.
What's going on, Forenzi? Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet pickup. Dean, any more punchline today? No.
No, I'm pretty much all done with that. Just waiting for the statue now.
And same with Danny. Danny's on a comic hiatus.
Yeah,
That's okay. We got next week.
I need a break.
Disappointed.
I'm
Pudgy.
I am sending in a bunch of Robotech ones to get graded soon. Because they just announced a movie, and the director is the guy who did the Hawkeye show. Or was that a lady?
So is there a movie really
Yeah,
associated now?
Yeah. So
Thanks, Gabriel.
I'm hoping all that Robotech
Thanks,
stuff
Nathan.
goes way out. And since they have the international rights now, they can use the
Macross?
character designs, the mech designs, because I think that was holding them up for a long time. So I'm super excited.
Congrats, man. Then we got Joe Pudgy.
Sure.
He's got something. Tell us, brother.
All right. Well, that is the Iron Studios Dark Knight, which got a lot of, from what I recall, got a little bit of hate in the community, basically because for a 1/6 piece, it was considered a little overpriced. And I had gotten away from 1/6 during the time, but I always looked at that statue and liked its execution. And then I started getting back into 1/6, and I also happened to rewatch the Dark Knight animated movie. And I decided to seek this thing out. And I got it for 100% off at spec, not being paid to make an advertisement, just he had it for a great price. So I picked it up, and it turns out that this statue is based off of a variant cover by Gabriel Delato, which I picked up as well to pair them, because like wine and cheese, I must pair my statues with a nice fine comic.
Oh, nice.
And they do
Oh,
look
very cool.
Yeah, that looks really
beautiful
cool.
together.
I'm
Absolutely.
quite happy. This 1/6 piece it's got detail. You know, if you see it in hand, it's got details. A swap out head. It's got detail that a lot of quarter scales would be envious of. So I'm quite happy with it.
I love it when you're able to pair a statue with a comic book cover. I just think it adds to the experience.
Yep.
We're gonna have to get that slab though.
Nah, you don't need to.
No. Okay.
Slabs cut down into these statues.
And he gets 9.4. He's like, forget slabbing comics. I give up.
Just the Mylar. Mylar, man. Mylars are good.
Huge congrats, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're gonna talk quickly our collector spotlight. Oh, it's time for that Ox Bucks.
Ox Bucks.
Hell yeah.
I can't even do it. I'm using my phone as a camera. It's baloney. Coming for you, Badfish. Anthony Caffaretta. Yeah, we talk figures here. This is the Collectors Club. You collect figures, no? Look at this display. Beautiful Marvel display here. Well lit.
Oh, Anthony's a great guy. Can I just say that? Like he's an awesome dude. He helped me out with a 1/6 scale stand that I needed. So he was really awesome with that.
So huge shout out to Anthony. This is this week's spotlight. I think you display these beautifully, organized. They pop well. They tell the story from the films. Huge shout out to you, man. All right, guys, we're gonna do the giveaway thing quick, okay?
Cool.
You guys know what's going on. We've been doing it for a few weeks. We're giving away these 4 of them. It's a nice keychain. Comic covers, CGC slab. You can pick the grade. You can pick any comic. You just got to make sure the comic's been released. 9.8, 9.4. You can get whatever you want. We're gonna order 4 of these for you. We got a list of people already. The giveaway is next Friday. So next Friday's show, May the 6th, because May the 7th is free comic book day. So we're gonna do it May the 6th, and so you have this week today to get your chance in to win. And I'm going to do one as well next week before the giveaway. So what we're going to do, people like the movie clip. Name the movie clip. So we're going to do another movie clip. I need you guys to name the movie. I'm going to play the clip, name the movie. I'm going to do the first 5 people. I'm going to need your help, guys, on the panel. The first 5 people to name, spell. I need the name of the movie spelled correctly. The first 5 people get their name to go on the wheel for next Friday. All right, guys, you guys ready? My God.
Is the panel participating as well, or no?
The panel
I already
is
know the answer.
Yeah, and whoever I played the clip for, the panel can participate. Whoever wasn't here, so Steve, Pudgy, Joe, Cash, and that's pretty much it. The other guys, forget about those guys.
Yeah.
All right, Steve has already placed the lines. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Get the energy going, guys. Get the energy going. Crackers.
Yeah, ready, standing by, sir.
This is Friday. I know we're getting old, but geez, Louise.
I'm here with you. I'm here.
It's true what they say. When you start getting towards your later 30s, mid 30s, no more clubbing. Eh? It's true. You can't club with the 19-year-olds anymore.
I had to take a nap to be on the show tonight, so no I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, guys, here we go. 3.
You're kidding. I really did that.
Oh
2,
my gosh.
1. Here it goes. Name that movie.
Hit me. Take this stiff and pound it up your fucking ass. Hit me again.
I can watch that over and over and over again. We got 2 so far.
Are we doing spelling?
Oh, we got 4.
Oh, we got 4.
I think we
One
got
more.
5. Yeah.
Hold on, how's the
3 if
spelling?
We're doing
5.
spelling.
Yeah.
3.
Who spelled
Doesn't
it
it have
wrong?
to be capitalized?
No, it doesn't have to be capitalized.
Then
Damn
3.
it, Danny.
Jesus.
Today.
Then we have 5.
5.
We got 5?
Yeah, we got 5.
Okay, we got Steve,
This is why you get a 9.4.
Steve,
This is
Joel,
why.
Cuervo, Mario, and Nathan. Sweet guys. So you guys will get on the wheel spin for next Friday.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Amazing movie, classic. Let me get these names here. Steve, Joe, Jose, Mario, and Nathan. Thank you guys for
Check it out, Rome. You would like it, man.
Rome, he hasn't watched it yet?
Nah.
Oh, Rome,
Yeah, you'll
please,
like
you
it, man.
have to watch that, buddy. Yo, we should watch that. We should do a group watch that movie.
Yeah, if you like Sharon Stone.
Jeez.
Complaining.
Awesome, guys.
Friends will
That
have to
was
watch
fun.
it after the show, man.
That's a
Jeez.
class. You guys gotta watch it. You'll love it, Rome. All right, guys. We have reached the end. Danny's super excited. Can you imagine? He's ecstatic that we hit the end. Can't believe it. I thought you would love spending time with me. You hate to see it.
here.
Can you guys hear me, or am I on mute? Like, fuck, man.
Just
Let's just get through it, okay?
To you.
Is this thing on?
The three. Testing. They pulled the mic.
When in doubt, tap.
That's it.
Where's Lane?
Do the lane.
Oh god.
I like how Lane. We were doing a 6-scale review unboxing. It even hits the statue community, for goodness sakes.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be on
Poor man.
CNN next time. All right, the 3 pillars that hold this channel up. We got Sean Fear, Ian CB, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Ekwan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, Chris Letty, David Jones, Sam Gist, Daminator, João Breda, got the sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Big Fern, King Zach, Cesar Mariquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Marbononsky, Rick DeGregorio, the Everyday Collector, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Erwin Azucena, the Illustrious Rainer, Alan Morgan, Tukathri, we got Wah, we got Derek Bialadetsky. That's a tongue roll right there, man. Carlos Saavedra, Matt Clevenger, Seth Tucker, CC3PO, Sweet Angel, Scott Smith, Don Mayton, Bola Boyd, Jimmy James, Stephen Percha, Sean Yautsy, Scott Bradley, Stephen Maria Stanley, Eddie Manzanares, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, Gigi the Judgmental, and Dean, take it away.
Brenton Palmer. Bam, 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 bam.
Thank you, you sweet
Love
Patreon-y angels. You guys are awesome. Love each and every one of you. April Patreon benefits. We got the network sticker sheet. You get a sticker of all our shows on the network, which is awesome. And the Jumbo sticker. Jumbo, baby. I didn't even know what that said, but it says Jumbo. We're also doing our Live and Let dice set that you're going to be getting in your top Patreon package. This is what you're going to be getting. I think, Dean, it's for this month or next month? This month, right?
I believe it's this month, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Great job to Zach and Dean for coming up with this, as well as Paul. Paul helped us. Great job, guys. Our 3 tiers, we got the Sweet Angel tier for $5 a month. You will get your $5 a month. You get a sticker sent straight to your door, as well as access to Ox After Dark shows that we film on Wednesdays. They hop off of YouTube, so if you don't catch it live, they go onto the Patreon, and I'm telling you, some of those shows are a hoot, so it's worth it to join there. Certified Crispy tier, you'll get the first pledge. You get figure assistance from Zach. You just message him ahead of time, and he will help you with some issues you may have with your figure. He's a magician when it comes to that kind of stuff. You also get the access to Ox After Dark as well from the previous tier. Now the the What a Guy tier, you'll get doubles of all the stickers that we send, as well as an exclusive Pog Deluxe set that we just launched, which was really cool. That was with help of Ben, the other Canadian on the panel. He came up with a good idea, and Zach and Dean kind of put it on paper, and it came out awesome. So I know a lot of people are excited to get that. You also get all the benefits of the previous tiers as well. YouTube channel members: Mojo, Z78, OG Fan, Absolute Irwin, The Pamrikas, Test Chess 1, Mark Pearson, Dark Avenger 702, Ben Thomas, OMFG Rick, Justin Herhaz, Mike Oxlong, Paul Schreiber, S Beam, Andrew Jeeble, Andreas IB, CC3PO, Daminator, Sam Gist, Lemur Hernandez. Our channel shows, which you guys better be watching each one of them. We got Collecting Weekly every Tuesday, OFAC, the guys across the pond, Small Talk, talking about those small figures that everyone loves as well. After Dark, Bricks and Brews, which we have, I believe we're going to be going live this Sunday with Sean, so be sure to check that out. Got the Ringcast Collecting Weekly live unboxing on Monday nights. We got Collectors Club that you guys are enjoying watching now. Polls Wars, which I believe is going to be next week, May the 7th. And Live and Let Dice. Dean, is that tomorrow?
That would be yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
sorry, I was
Sorry, I couldn't see. Social media, guys, you can follow us on Facebook, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary, our main group as well. On Instagram, @Collecting Weekly _ clips for all our funny bloopers and moments throughout all our shows, and @the_everyday_collector. Guys, that is it, guys. Another episode. Episode 8. 2 more to 10. Holy mac. I didn't think this was going to get greenlit for the first 2 episodes, but we made it to 10. And people are still watching, so I appreciate it. And listening. Everyone on the podcast side as well, listening, appreciate the support. You know what time it is, guys. I got to start organizing these clips. I got way too many clips. I can't even find the clips anymore.
Everybody to raise their glasses.
Huge thank you to all these wonderful panel members, as well as everyone in the chat. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, another episode in the bag. Another episode in the bag. It's been awesome. Before we go, I do want you guys to plug your channels. So we'll start with Cash. Go ahead, buddy.
What's good, everybody? You guys can come over to Cash to Gemini. We are not sponsored by Raising Cane's, but I did eat that 3 out of the 7 days last week. So shout out Raising Cane's in the box combo for $7.99 plus tax, baby. No coleslaw, extra toast. Yeah, man. Have a good time.
Now we get the energy. Steve.
Now we get,
I know, right?
Oh, I got excited for Raising Cane's.
Steve, tell us about it, buddy.
Oh man, I just want to say thanks really quick, man. Thank you for having me here, and also thank you for creating the awesome background. It's
Graphic.
awesome, man.
Oh.
Yeah, the graphic, it looks great. Like
My
10
pleasure, brother.
episodes to 100 episodes, right? So yeah, man.
I appreciate that. It means a lot, man. And your channel.
Oh yeah, Casual Nerd Problems, like every Tuesday. So like it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So stop by.
That's always a good show too, guys. Yeah, you guys are awesome. It's like I said, this is the YouTube's finest. Zach, shit. I got Zach on the mind. I was gonna say Dean, Danny, Joe, Steve, Brenton, and Cash. Cheers to you guys. Love you guys, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Till next
Always,
time.
always fun.
I hope you know that you made today a very special day by just your being you.
Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you.